everything's loading. Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's draw date. We got Aina in chat. Yes, hello, Aina.
Hello.
Very, very excited. And we have some Lo-Fi Girl in the background. I am ready to draw. But before that, I need to change something in the screen right now because that is not what it's supposed to say. We're going to draw a man
We're
called the
calling
Artyom.
Project Zomboid.
We're not playing Project Zomboid anymore. Not today.
Did you ever do the art for Project Zomboid?
No, I did not draw the art for Project Zomboid, which I honestly should. So, sometime in the future.
Oh man, so much things to draw.
I
Wow.
know I am swamped with things to draw right now, like for
Like,
reals.
man.
Alright, so let's get to it. I need to. Oh, fuck. My glove. My glove. I found my glove. And today we are going to draw one of the characters that the party will be seeing at the very beginning of next week, which is also a new playable character. Ooh, player character.
Playable.
Not playable. Player character.
Can I play him?
No. This man is called Artyom. He is a robot masterman. So we are going to draw him.
Is he Russian?
Well, Artyom is a Russian name.
Oh, okay.
You don't know?
I
I
think
expected
I know.
I expected everybody to know that Artyom's kind of like a Russian name, but apparently not.
Hey, our first bot. Hello.
Hello, bot. Welcome and get banned.
Hey, it's Russian too, so you know it hurt you.
Yeah, exactly. Viscool Privyet. I don't know what
Is
that
that
means, but I
is
think it
that
says
really
hello.
how you read it?
Huh? Oh,
Oh.
no.
I thought I was like,
Viscool Privyet, I think it's like hello or something. You need to ask Crit
Artyom.
if he's in. Alright, so as usual, first, let's get some references. Now, we have so graciously received some art for Artyom, so let us put it in there for the party.
Let me change that. Thank you, Crit.
Oh, nope, that is not the image I was talking about. That is a different character. There you go. That's the one.
Give
Here.
it a. What did it change? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, this is
There we go.
one. And he
Got it.
also did give me some other references. Now, this character, if you guys don't know, is a battlesmith.
Hey, that's what I wanted to be in the other campaign.
Yeah, so we got one right here. Okay,
Now
I
I
had some of these
can
other
I
ideas.
can steal some ideas for how you play your character.
Exactly. So, like, come in here if you got some comments. We'll do a backseat design day today.
Wow.
Armor plating on his left arm that he can activate to block with. That sounds cool, actually. Yeah. I'm just grabbing all the reference images that he has given me and I'm gonna use that as reference, basically. We got a couple. That. We got that. And let's do one more. And his sword could be one of those extendable Dishonored sword. Oh, hell yeah, man. Where was it? There was one more. I remember there was one more image of this guy. One more. Let me see if I can find it. Or am I just imagining it? That's his sketches.
You do have a very vivid imagination.
Who?
You do have a very vivid imagination.
Hey. There you go. See, I do it. It's the one with his battlesmith partner. There you go. Just putting in all the references. And then we got this as well, of course. Alright. So we got a couple of references here. Later when you come in, Crit, you can let us know specific details that would fit your character. But one more we need to find is a nice cool pose for the character, because that bit is important as well. So let's search.
Is he the edgy kind of pose?
Oh, that's a good
No,
question.
no, not edgy. Sorry, it's brooding kind of pose.
Well, you gotta remember, like, we have the party art already, so we gotta make sure that he can fit in the party art. So as so we got the party art right
Mm.
here. So as you see, like, everybody's kind of like casual, posing a little bit, So we gotta find something that would fit this kind of situation, and it's not brooding per se. So yeah, let's go find it. Also, although I do believe like my art style has changed since this, I feel there's a lot
Oh, so
of
you
big
mean
heads here.
if I am better and smarter than you and I know it kind of pose? That's a smug pose. Let's go smug.
Smug pose. All right, all right, all right. I think I can imagine some anime character that does that, like smug anime character. Just want to see what we get here. Smug anime character. This is Artio.
Oh no. Oh God, no. No, that's not him. Come on, Crit, say no.
Something like
Unless.
this. You gotta have the half eye,
Oh.
like really? Is that all you can do? Like really? So let's see, smug pose. See what we can get from this. Yes, I like that expression. I like this one as well. But we need a full
Hand in
body
pocket,
pose.
other hand holding a cigarette or something.
Let's see, let's see. Something like this might be cool. No. Uh,
Wendy's?
Wendy's. Nope. Too much ass.
Why not? We are ass after all.
uh, yeah, we don't get any like male pose. See what we got. Can put a cigarette in there as well. Cigarette. Male pose cigarette reference. Let's see. This is basically what he wanted, huh?
I don't think you can see it really.
Oh right, it's a bit blocked, but
Yeah, there you go.
yeah.
Oh, that's a bit gay. No, not gay.
That's a
Sorry.
bit gay. What? That's your first reaction? Please elaborate why, Aida.
No, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
you
just
mean
no. So I'm like, no, it's a bit JoJo. There we go. There's a bit, for about the pose, like maybe a little less at the hip.
All right. Got it. I get you.
I forgot to be PC. I'm sorry.
I like this, but I'm surprised there's not much. What do you call full body pose? I don't know why. Why is
I mean,
Joji's here? I don't know as well.
it could just be like a leg crossed over or something.
I think this could work actually. Kind of like this. What do you think? Just edgy enough, And we do have a space on the left side over here. So
Work.
yeah, they'll work.
Most people are pretty cheery, and then you have Artyom edgy over there.
We'll give him a smirk. Yeah. All right. So let's change screens over here. That was, I feel like, the fastest us finding references, mainly because most of the references have been given to us. Now it's time to draw.
I feel like Kane would probably like you.
Yeah, I get the feeling so too. Yeah, get ready for a little bit of flirting there.
Yeah, but it will stop once you're actually part of the party.
What you don't what was it? Don't eat where you poop, was it?
And, um,
What was the line
uh,
again? Don't eat where you poop or something.
is that really the line?
Yeah.
Is that what Kane said?
No, not Kane, but like in general, like don't date the people you work with, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It was right? Don't eat where you poop. Eh, okay, you.
Ooh, that was a big.
I almost sneezed, but it didn't come out, which is even more frustrating. I feel.
And I could just. That doesn't work.
Not
Can be a
working yet.
sneezing stream.
Sneezing stream, please don't. I'll blow out my mic just by doing that.
Ew. Your mic's covered in snot. Oh,
Oh, why'd you put that image?
I don't know. I had tortured myself too.
Like this, I did a COVID test on myself today. I sneezed a bunch from putting that thing up your nose. You put that thing up yourself, Crit? Why?
Oh my god.
How? What? That's crazy, dude.
It is. I only do the saliva test because I can't.
Yeah,
can't.
same.
I'm not that masochistic like these.
Yeah, what the fuck, bro? Put one hand down here. Down in the pocket.
Oh, which reminds me, it's about time for you to update the whole slideshow.
The
Because
level
the
sheet?
Yara,
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yara's still there. The last time everyone was like 13.
Yeah, I'll do that as well, I guess. Trying to figure out fingers like this, I guess. Yeah, like that. Got a sig here. And let's go with.
Ooh, oh, that is cool already.
There. Let's do a little bit of clean, slick back a little bit. There you go. I don't think he has any beard.
Or 5 o'clock shadow. I don't know.
5 o'clock shadow would work actually. We'll see. Gotta give him that smug look.
Clean shaven. Okay. Crit said clean shaven.
Alright,
Oh, but
shaven.
maybe a bit. It's just a 5 o'clock shadow. Look, we'll put it in. You know, like we can just. I mean, not me, but him.
There you go. We got a smug look right there. I'm loving that.
Oh, damn.
Like, really? He's too cool for the crowd,
He is. I don't expect to be this cool.
Another hot character to add to your harem, Aina.
Oh wow, nah. I like Kane says, don't date where you poop.
Don't
What?
date where you poop.
Isn't that what you said?
That's what yes, that's exactly what I said. Don't date where you poop.
But
you gotta add that but.
listen, I'm always open to
Maybe.
things. But there's already 2 people to add 1 more, make it 3. Oh my god. Nah.
Aina's just building her harem in this campaign.
Oh my god.
So, yeah.
My next plan in my in
Just clean your version. Sorry, go on.
my next plan in your campaign, my next campaign, I'm just gonna go and like make an actual harem. Like that would be my actual personal goal.
Wow.
I'm gonna pick up all the
Okay.
NPCs.
Okay. It's easier with girls, I feel, usually. If you're making
Yeah,
female
but
character.
yeah,
Because
which I always
guys
do.
usually like, you want to go? Let's go.
Which is a good thing, because my next character in your campaign will be bisexual. So I can get all of them. Or maybe even
Everyone.
pan. Then I'll really get everybody.
Alright. Next is he
Yeah,
seems most of
I
the art
remember that.
here. Yeah, sorry.
No, Crit was saying my last major PC dated one different characters, one NPC and one PC. Yeah, I remember you were saying like one possibly fizzled out and then you made like some fanfic about them. Which is kind of cool.
Ah, yeah. I remember now. Man, that's
Like
been a while, I feel.
one's a druid and the other's some NPC that I don't remember. I don't remember. I remember the druid one because the one that you thought of was like great. It's like maybe there's more, maybe there isn't. The other one's just kind of boring. Not boring, but like it's basic. You know, not basic.
you're really turning off your PC filter today,
I
huh?
know. It's like I'm not thinking. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, you settled with it. The other was like you settled with a thief lady who just lives somewhere quietly.
There you go.
But you always wonder
Damn,
what could
dude,
happen.
why you so cool? What the fuck?
What the frick?
Right, he's so cool. What the
Yeah.
hell? This is supposed to be Kane's thing. Are you still in Kane's Thunder?
Man, Kane's gonna be so mad. Like, what the heck? I was supposed to be the cool one. Well, there's a new person in the hot ass brigade. The figurative,
the cool ass brigade, the cool ass division.
the cool ass division. Oh, we haven't had one in cool.
Yeah,
We always have hot. So
Yeah.
hey, that works. You're fitting a demographic.
Yeah, hey, that's pretty good. I'm liking this. We do like one of those split tunic like this. Don't know what you call these things actually. Like skirt thingy, tacit. I think it's called tacits. I've just imagined that picture featuring Kojima. Oh, I got to draw your robot dog as well, huh? Robot dog spider thing. Still don't know what that is, by the way.
It's the Steel Defender.
Steel Defender, of course.
Battlesmith is just a cool. Oh, you're actually a tank.
Yeah, he's playing a melee. No, is he
I
playing
don't
melee?
think
Can't
you
remember.
can drop a link on Twitch. I think they'll just delete it. But you
Yeah.
can try.
I mean, you could just drop in the Discord chat or something.
Yeah, or just like bar. Or Heroes Lounge.
Robot dog crab. Robot
Is
dog
a crab?
spider.
No, I
All
thought we
evolution.
agreed no dogs. Only insects or cats. You need to feel the connection with something.
Like that. We got that nice and cool, and then we gotta draw the robo dog cat spider crab thing. I guess we make him look up. Man, I'm not very good at drawing technical things.
Okay.
Make
Oh,
him look
lols.
up. Loosely based off a mangrove crab. Oh,
What's a mangrove crab?
let's Google that shit, shall we?
Yeah, Google that shit. Remember to switch.
Switch. Shoot.
No, you haven't.
Mangrove crab. That's just a big ass crab. That's actually spooky. Wait,
Well, actually,
does
we
it
could
not
add a
have
crab.
does it not have a claw? It doesn't have a claw there, does it? No.
Love mouth.
Erenera min koba, no. You go home. Alright, we gotta. It's okay, I'll just use this one.
How do you read this?
Don't ask me, man. I'm just saying words.
Like, is it even the right way to speak, or you're just?
Nope, I am butchering someone else's national language.
Nice. Yeah, go ahead.
Come at me, man.
Evgenia.
Alright, let's put some spike here. The
Melnikova.
leg.
See, it's wrong. But you say it so.
Evgenia. That's
You say
Evgenia Melnikova. Okay, it's very different than, than what I
Yeah.
said.
But for someone who doesn't know, it's like, whoa, you speak Russian? That's so cool.
Nope, I just say words and it sounds Russian. And put one more leg at the back here, and I think that is a good base. The reverse R is yeah. Ah. Oh, just R. The reverse R is just that is yeah. Oh, that's weird. Okay. I'm just used to English where you need a vowel and a consonant for it to make a syllable sound. E, the B is V, that's fair enough. The R is a G. E is an E, B is a V, I don't know what's that symbol. What do you call that? Sigma? No, not sigma. That thing is a G. The H is an N, the reverse N is an I. Gamma, yes, that's the one. Yeah, thanks. We'll put the robot up here. We'll make him kind of like circular like this, and he has a turret next to his side. Although I'm not sure the Battlesmith has the Battlesmith bot Steel Defender has a range attack actually. We'll put some circular things on the side because that's always looking moderny and cool. Put some gears to the side here. And then we'll do kind of like
Switch.
this little. Oh,
That's
yep,
a big
switch.
robot, actually.
It is a Steel Defender, medium creature.
A medium creature?
Yeah, it's like an actual dog or some shit.
Oh, it's not tiny?
No, it's not
Damn.
tiny. Tiny is the artillerist one.
Yeah.
Let's confirm.
Hello.
Let me confirm. Ayo.
Heyo.
What
Yeah,
was-
they're huge. They're medium creatures.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I
As
thought.
far as I remember.
You can
Can
we
you
can make
ride
it
them?
like another human. No. Well, you can, but like it'll be half movement speed.
Oh.
They'll need to be large. Then you can ride them. That's where you got the enlargement spell handy.
True. Or I can be a whatchamacallit? I can be a gnome and ride it.
That is true. A gnome as well. Yeah. As long
And,
as
you
your
know,
size is smaller than the main original dude.
and with their speed increase in the newest edition that's coming up.
Oh really?
Easy.
They're changing it again?
Well, there was a leak apparently, and yeah, they're changing them from 25 feet to 30,
Oh, okay.
which is stupid, incredibly, I think.
The robot, the Steel Defender.
Oh, no, the gnomes.
Oh,
and dwarves
right,
and-
because
Oh,
they're
yeah,
they're,
they're
remo-
all small
they're
races.
removing all the flavors from all the races. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's, yeah.
No sunlight sensitivity either for PCs.
Come on, like I honestly like when I heard like in previous editions some races get penalty to their races. That to me that sounds really cool.
Yeah.
Because you know,
Like
can
in
I-
3.5, you picked up an orc, you get that -2 to end.
Yeah, exactly. Like it makes it more flavorful if you ask me.
You play a barbarian, you can't read. It's just the
Is that
rules of
just a
nature,
thing?
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one I don't mind, to be honest. Like, cause if you don't restrict it to that, cause the difference between like the race have a -2 intelligence and barbarian can't read. The reason I like the race is because that it penalize you, but doesn't stop you from trying to be something. When
Yeah,
barbarian can't read, you're just like
Well-
you're automatically an idiot, which is kind of like, you know.
For what it's worth, you
Uh-huh.
could spend some skill points, which was a thing back
to
then,
learn. Yeah.
to learn to read. Yeah, because back then you didn't have like proficiency. You could put
Multiple
a number
training.
of skill points.
Yeah. That one I really like as well, because like it kind of shows like that there's a difference between a master, like a crafter, versus like someone who just learned how to craft something.
Yeah.
The train and also like proficiency, something like that. But yeah,
And
it's
that'd
really
be cool if in 5e you could like train yourself and become you get expertise on stuff.
Yeah, expertise is
cool,
the
I
only
think.
one. Yeah. Even then, that's rules as written. There's no way for you to get expertise, right? Only
Yeah.
proficiency, right?
Yeah, only feats or class traits.
Yeah.
Which is dumb. But alas, also I'm
Yeah.
doing dishes. I hope it's not terribly loud.
No worries, not that loud. All right.
I say doing dishes. I'm practicing for my character by having a machine do my dishes instead.
Uh-huh.
God.
Just practicing immersion, you know.
Dishwasher.
Best thing ever, by the way.
I know.
Side note.
I had a dishwasher way back in the UK. It's so nice.
How do you survive without it now?
I don't know, man. Having a pile of dishes next to my in my table, and at the end of the week I wash everything at once.
Oh, that's fair.
Ew. No, that's not something you do. Oh my
Yeah, I
god.
mean, at least he washes them. Do you live with someone or?
I live with someone, so I live with my
problem.
I live with my parents now. So like, no, I don't do that anymore. I used to do that.
I
That's
mean,
good.
I will only leave my dishes for at most a day. At most.
Well.
You know, I can't talk mad shit. I had a tendency to leave dishes unwashed for like, way too long.
It's just that.
But,
Is that just how guys work? Is that it?
Yeah, it's a guy thing. You wouldn't get it. I
You
know.
wouldn't get it. I know.
Wow.
But no, I tried a system where like every time you bring dishes into the kitchen, you just wash them immediately.
Rather than leaving it there.
Yeah, before we got a dishwasher, that actually worked,
Oh.
sort of. Sometimes I would neglect it, of course.
Of course.
I'm a man, but it like mostly it will work. So good system.
Yeah.
Sound like a system for tidying, where whenever you walk from one room to another, you should have like busy hands.
Always
Meaning
carrying
like-
something.
Yeah, always carry something into the other room to put it back into its place.
Clever.
Which is also a good system I rarely utilize, but
Simple solution.
Yeah.
There you go. Put in some nice crease for this guy right there.
I should probably be looking at what you're doing.
Don't worry. Finish
the-
your dishes.
So far, so good. So far, so good.
So Ray needs to like draw another 3 more versions of you.
Yep.
Oh, why? Huh? Oh, right, because
we got we got 4 versions. We got the
Oh.
official portrait, and then we got the casual clothing for the interview, and
Oh,
then we
God.
got you walking, and then we got you
Oh.
in combat.
Yeah.
he's already walking here, right? So.
No.
Yeah.
You gotta make it like walking horizontally. So yeah.
Oh God. Okay. Well, you just made work for yourself there.
No. Yeah, we
You
gotta
also
fit
gotta
this.
think about like casual clothes. What
Yeah,
kind of
what-
clothes
what-
would
what-
Artyom
Oh.
Yeah,
wear?
what would
Oh,
Artyom
oh.
wear in a modern time, basically?
White button-up shirt and a black vest. He's
Okay. Simple guy. Classy.
simple, just fancy. He
Like,
needs to
oh.
be fancy.
He would fit with Ignis vibe because everyone else is like college kids and Ignis is just like, hey, I'm for the nightclub.
Ignis overdress.
Always.
For the breakfast club, basically. What's going
I
on
actually
there?
elaborated on his like appearance or his tendencies in the character sheet.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know if you've read it.
I know.
Probably
I
not.
haven't.
mean,
I
it's-
haven't now.
Yeah, it's like the back of the character sheet, and I
Okay,
went
there,
into it.
All right.
But it
Nice.
basically like explains why he's like what's the word? well kept, well groomed, or whatever,
Ah, okay.
and why he takes care of himself to the degree which he does.
Fair enough.
But I can't tell it because it's a spoiler.
Yeah, exactly. We'll wait until next week. No, next week. This weekend.
But it's so long. It's only Monday.
And we have a public holiday tomorrow, so that's cool.
Oh, what's the holiday?
Taipusam, if you know. It's an Indian.
How could I?
Yeah, it's an Indian. I think it's a religious thing, right, Aina?
I don't
Okay.
know. To be honest.
Yeah, it's like an Indian celebration day basically.
Okay.
Yeah, so since Malaysia is a multicultural country, we get public holiday for that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Just get free holiday just like that.
We get a lot of free public holiday. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
there's
That's
a lot of public holidays.
And we have
pretty
another
neat,
one
huh?
at the start of February for Chinese New Year.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. You haven't even seen the May. We have like the whole week of May off.
Wait,
Because
seriously?
yeah, because like all the holidays just coincides with each other. So there's like Labor Day and then replacement. And then the next day is already Eid. So like it's the whole week off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm buying a plane ticket. I'm sorry. I'll be right over, guys.
Well, the temperature might be. Oh wait, Athens is not cold, right? Not that cold.
Athens is hot.
Yeah, there you go. So I think you'll fit in just fine.
Like even now, which is like I think the height of winter and cold right now.
Uh-huh.
I still go to school by bike.
Oh,
bicycle.
Okay. Damn.
So I'm like I'm sweating by the time I'm there. So
All right.
Well,
fair
at least
enough.
you work out. That's all.
it is.
Yeah.
It's 12 kilometers by bicycle there and then
Jesus
12
Christ,
kilometers
goddamn,
back.
all right.
I could like easily take the subway, but I choose to
But
do
why
this.
not? Might as well.
Because ever since COVID started, I've been in Reddit speech getting chunkier.
Ah, understandable.
So I'm trying to lose weight, which
Fair
is
enough.
bicycle riding.
I've been doing that as well by playing.
Nice.
You know that Ring Fit game?
Oh yeah, I do actually.
Yeah. So yeah, I've been playing that again. I bought
It's
it.
crazy how good they are. Yeah.
You're right. Like, it's so tiring. Like surprisingly so.
I mean, it's like
I could barely last 10 minutes, let alone 30. Oh my god.
it's those things that like you never expect they are proper workouts, but they're like better than some other things.
Yeah.
Well, the same with like VR, for example. VR
Uh-huh.
is incredibly good for weight loss.
Oh,
Just because
really?
like you like boot up a game, right? Any game
Uh-huh.
that makes you move around.
Yeah.
And while it's not like high impact, you're still doing low impact exercise for like hours at a time,
Uh-huh.
and you're playing game, and you don't feel that you're working out.
Yeah.
And like, you play for like 6 hours, and that's 6 hours of low impact exercising, which is like fucking I don't know, like 1,000 calories easy.
Oh man, all right. You gotta get a VR system one day.
I really want to get it as well.
Time to get a VR set so we all can play Demio.
Ooh,
have D&D
yes,
and
the
VR.
D&D and VR tabletop. Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be great.
I think Lamb would kick our asses.
That's true.
It's like, no, Lamb, you're supposed to be a wizard. Stop beating the fuck out of all of us. No, sorry. Sword fight training. Just too good.
Alright. Put in some of these.
I gotta say, this week is starting off pretty good.
Huh? What's up?
I tested myself negative for COVID.
Hey, congrats! Finally.
I'm healthy. Although, like yesterday, we played a D&D session yesterday, and
Oh,
we
damn.
started, and like the moment we started, I
Uh-huh.
just started having a coughing fit.
Oh god,
And,
no.
like, I wouldn't go away for like 5 minutes.
It's
and,
back.
And I just couldn't get a sentence.
Oh wow, that's so
Well,
bad.
Luckily, I
Goddamn.
drank some water. I stretched, and I'm fine. But
Hey,
I didn't
goddamn.
cough once after that. But
Oh, okay, that's good though. But
I don't know if
goddamn,
something was
that's
stuck
a
in my
coughing
throat.
fit.
If I was breathing wrong or something. I don't know.
I mean, if you're coughing that much, yes, definitely breathe something in there.
Just like impeccable time, It didn't happen all throughout the day of me walking around doing stuff.
Uh-huh.
And like the moment the session starts, I'm doing a recap, just coughing like an idiot. we also almost had a TPK.
Ooh, that's not
I
good.
was talking to a friend about like, you know, hopefully starting to wrap things up for the campaign because we played for 2 years.
Oh, damn, okay.
And he's like, yeah, you know, you can start wrapping up, you know, start tying things up, and in like a few months we can finish it. Makes sense. I was like, perfect. That's exactly what I had in mind. Then we have the session, and everybody almost dies,
Okay,
and I
need
could
to be
feel
more
my
careful.
friend looking at me like,
Stay here. I swear I'm not trying to kill you guys. I'm telling you.
Remember when you always keep almost trying to kill us during Unending Storm? We were like,
I didn't try to. It's the unending storm.
it's almost like it's meant to be.
Like
Like
I
that
think I
time-
think like that's the first time when you fought a humanoid and it was actually like painful fighting them because they were like they were like you're level 10, they were CR 10 and there was like 4 of them. So it was not
wait.
fair. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. So when they fought and they beat them, like they earned that chunk of XP. That's why they got to level 13 by the time they got out or something.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
How'd they
Wow.
win? My party fought a CR 14 thing at level 11. But there's 5 of them, and they almost had their asses handed to them.
I mean, that's usually the case because like the monster would like deal massive damage. But then since the parties usually outnumber them, especially the party had the Rex Sanguinum party with them as well.
Yeah, by the end of it.
So
Because-
they handled
which
that
means-
pretty good.
Yeah, which means you could have had more XP if they were there.
Yeah, basically.
This thing of mine had like 3 attacks, multi-attack.
Oh, fighter.
Like, and like with some good rolls,
Uh-huh.
it could one-shot any of the party members except the paladin.
Yeah, I could imagine.
And on top of that, like when it knocked people out, it would knock them out with a bite attack, which would also swallow the party member.
Oh no.
So they can't get them out to heal them either.
Yeah.
And they're like taking damage inside the stomach from the acid.
Yeah, fuck.
So
that,
it was
that
an actual
hurts.
tough thing.
Yep.
Towards the end of the fight, there was 2 people in the stomach. One was at 0,
Holy
and
shit.
the other one was at like 10. But he was about to take 40 something acid damage, so he
Oh
wasn't having great.
god. Okay, yeah,
And-
that was fucking close, dude.
And the party's druid did a thing, a lightning elemental thing,
Uh-huh.
onto the enemy, and it survived with 2 HP.
Oh.
And
The pain.
I was like considering, because it was like a cruel moment as well. Like
Yeah,
the player
yeah,
described
yeah.
like high emotions, you know, everything,
Yeah.
and cast a spell for the first time, or rather, did wild shape for the first time.
Oh, okay.
So it was super cool moment, and then thing survives with 2 HP. I'm like, and the paladin senses that something's up. He's like, no, don't give it to us.
Don't give
We
it to
earn
it.
Like, okay.
Alright,
The-
alright.
the
He
next-
knows,
the-
he knows.
The next legendary action, the creature swallows the druid, leaves her with like 20 health, moves up to the party's monk, one-shots him in like with 3 attacks.
Oh god.
And at that point, 4 people were in the stomach, 3 were at 0
Jeez.
HP,
Oh my
and
god.
my wife's sorcerer like upcasted fireball and blew the thing wide open with
Yeah.
one less fireball. And the druid that was still conscious in the stomach managed to get a heal on everybody
Ah,
before they died.
Just in
It's
time.
close. Like 2
Ah.
failed death saves.
That's cool, dude. That is a cool moment. Fucking hell.
Is he wearing a cape?
Yes.
yeah. Cape
Oh.
/ trench coat. It's a.
Because that's
I imagine.
that looks more like a cape than a trench
let
coat.
me have a look. See.
No, it's not really like trench coat. I followed the this
I
reference here, this
see,
guy.
see.
Yeah, I kind of followed that guy
Yeah.
instead.
I can see that. It's fine.
Yeah.
There's like a long scarf.
Yeah. Kind of a scarf that
Yeah.
transitions to a cloak, basically.
That
Okay.
works. That works.
I gave him a little bit of armor, some boots and
Like
everything.
tunic.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So now
works for me.
time to draw the robot. Robot.
Robot. Anyway. Oh, also you mentioned that it doesn't have range attacks, which is true.
Oh, okay. There
which
you
is
go.
why I'm hoping to upgrade it eventually.
Ah, yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Give it like shotgun knees or something.
Hey, that is a reference that I am too familiar with.
Wait, is that a reference?
You don't know?
I
Shotgun
don't
knees? That's
know.
fucking what's his name? No, it's in LOL character. Come on, I know it.
Urgot, right?
Oh god, yes, there you go.
Oh
Shotgun
my god,
knees.
I didn't even consider that.
Yeah.
But-
And Urgot is actually kinda in the game.
oh shit.
Yeah, he's a genocider
Okay,
from
guys, I have an idea.
Control.
We kill him, and then I take his design for my robot.
Oh yes, that'll be great.
And then my robot has shotgun knees.
Yes, that's one way to have a flavorful character development, you know.
Or maybe just see him and be like, in Yakuza, when like it zooms in on Kiryu, he's like, that's badass! And then he learns the move.
He is in prison right now, though, so
Oh.
I don't like this.
Yeah.
Did they remove his shotgun knees at the prison?
Nope, those are permanent on his body.
That's kind of cool.
He could.
Low
He
suit.
did what, like 5d10, 10d10
I think it was,
damage.
I think it was 5d10 damage
5d10.
with his machine gun arm.
Yeah, and we weren't at full health at all.
Yeah.
We would have died.
That is
if
actually
they
the first machine gun in the world, basically, huh? Because the world doesn't have machine guns yet. His arm is basically the first one.
I remember my first dragon fight of being like, "Oh, we're a sufficiently high enough level party. We can take on this dragon."
Uh-huh.
And then it did a breath attack on us, on the entire party, and just like almost everyone got one shot.
Oh, God
We're not
damn
ready
it.
for this. We're not ready for this.
Retreat!
In the end, we actually like sprinted past the dragon,
You what?
and like we sprinted past the dragon
Ah,
as it was like
okay.
flying around, went into its like cave,
Uh-huh.
stole a bunch of loot from it,
And then run away.
teleported out of the place.
Oh, dude, that dragon hates you right now.
Yep. I flipped it off as I was going through the portal
Oh,
as well.
wow. Even more last minute present. Goddamn.
Had to do it to him.
Had to do it. You had to, you know?
It's funny, like there was an open portal, and I just threw like a chest full of gems into it, looked at him, flipped him off, and jumped in. And I was just
Oh, hey.
running towards us angrily.
Switch.
Oh, right, switch. Thank you.
Switch?
The stream view.
Oh. Right.
Thank you. There you go. We got a machine gun there.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that. It's either in chat or just me. Is in here basically. Telling me
Yes.
you're forgetting some shit.
Yeah, I'm your manager.
Basically.
I've been your manager since day one.
Yep.
So, have you guys met through D&D, or have you known each other before?
I know we met through D&D. She's a
Yeah.
friend of a friend.
Yeah. Cause like my friend was tweeting, I was at the end of my master's degree, like I was doing in my thesis, so then I had some free time, and I saw my friend was tweeting about like well, like how Daniel was talking about D&D, like, and I was like, oh hey, I want to try. How do I do it? And then. But Daniel just gave like, oh, this is how you do it. But then I was like, oh, this is a bit hard. Can I, and like, basically to make things shorter. I don't know why I made this long. He offered to join a one shot that he's running, and then we just started hanging out, I guess, cause
That's awesome.
yeah, cause like at that point I was also like streaming just for fun. And so how we got into streaming was like we were talking about mics, and I had like a snowball mic back then.
Ooh, okay, that sounds fancy.
Yeah. And they were all like, "Whoa, snowball mic, whoa," and like, yeah, I stream sometimes. So then we started talking about streaming, and then basically like and then what was it? Rain was saying, "Oh yeah, I've been wanting to stream." So I was like, yeah, sure, I can help if you need, like, you know. And we just started like setting things up, and we've been streaming since then.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
And I was
Basically.
like unemployed for like a while, so I didn't have much to do but to manage the channel. I edited clips, I do all the other stuff that I can, like make videos and stuff.
Mhm.
But yeah, now that I am so full up with like a full job and also a side gig and all the other stuff, I can only like rewatch the stream and clip it.
Yeah. Still a lot of help though. So
Yeah,
thanks.
so a lot of work still, yeah.
Yeah. That kind of works. A bit too thin for my taste. Maybe I'll add a little butt back here.
But
Yeah.
I can always add armor plating onto the thing. There's never not enough armor plating, right?
That's true. Guess I'll do like this or something.
I do like how confidently you make the lines, though.
I mean, it's the
Like-
robot, you know, you can't do like the sketchy bit.
Yeah, I know, and just like, what I mean is, usually I have like 7 layers of line art before I
Oh,
do
really?
something intricate like this.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, okay. I
Kinda
know,
like
because this is still not the final layer. This is still the basically like sketch, and then this is the
Yeah.
more detailed sketch basically. And I guess at this point I'm kinda already drawing like as if I want to draw the final art, but I still like still room for improvement or something like that, you know.
hey, Chiputara in the chat.
Huh?
Oh, hey.
Hey,
Chiputara.
Shiptara, welcome. Haven't heard from
Hello.
you. How you been, Shiptara? I'm really bad at noticing chat. Thank you for notifying me that.
I'm your manager, is what I do. I'm also your mod.
Manager plus mod plus everything, basically at this point.
Like, to be honest, I never really like streaming. Choking. Chipu or Tara? Okay. What's choking? How does it sound choking, Chiputara?
Shiputara. I know it's like it's like you're trying to say sheep Tara, but then like you have a little bit of a Japanese accent, so it becomes Shiputara. So I go with Shiputara. I like it. But yeah, sure, sheep.
I do actually have a question about that. Does it mean something, or
That is a
'Cause
good that is a good
because
question.
I know there's a word, like a way to refer to Albanians as shiptar.
Oh really? Oh.
Yeah.
I know. Sheep Tara was Malaysian, right? If I recall correctly.
I just realized that it's an Albanian thing and not like
Oh.
an all-around thing.
Oh, okay. Just realized that.
Like,
Is the na for the Malaysian or
Shikiptar is an
Oh, it's-
Albanian etonym. Oh, that's yeah, you said that. Yeah. Shikiperia. Shikiperia?
I don't know. They pronounce it shiptar, but I don't know.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah.
That's
That's what I thought. Like,
pronounced.
shiputaro was like a play on words, you know.
Ah, I see.
Then I
I
realized
see.
it's exclusively.
God damn.
This confuses me.
Languages, man. And then we draw beep.
Pupara? Okay.
Ah, yeah.
Shiputara says I was Shitara, but freaking games thinks that I want to say Shitara. So my name was forced to change in game, such as Pupara or I don't know, Ting Ara.
No, the game would change the shit part of,
Oh.
of his name to just star.
I see. Oh, that's fun.
That's
What if your
rude,
name is
game.
What if like you just want to say shiitake mushroom? I think you just need to put another I.
Yeah, like a couple of Japanese gamers got banned for saying nigero.
Wow.
I had the same problem with Dark Souls, where my character would be named this,
This?
when it was supposed to be Knight. I dropped in the chat. Also,
Because of the nick. Oh, that's just bad. Like you didn't consider all the other things when you
Yeah,
coded it.
exactly. I mean, to be fair, it's hard for them to consider everything, which is understandable. But
True. but I
Nigeru
mean-
Dayo is like so obvious, you know, like it's like run basically. But eh.
But like that's basically you put an asterisk nig and an asterisk. Like that doesn't make sense if you even do that.
Yeah. Censorship, man. Let's not get political here. Let's draw down here, and then let's draw that second claw you have there, Mr. You have a name for your robot, actually?
You can let Ignis me.
I do have a name.
Aww.
We're back now.
Right. He say be right back. There you go. We got a little bit more. It's a bit more claw here. And finally, at the back. This is actually pretty good. Like, it actually looks like a robot. What the fuck, Daniel? I
Yeah.
mean voice. I'm DDoSing myself. No, doxing. That's the word, not DDoSing.
I've doxed you multiple times already.
Yep. There
Do
you
you-
go.
Do you stream or do you like watching stream? Like, do you love streaming or do you love watching the stream? If you could hear me.
Yeah, he could. He should be able to.
Yeah,
But-
because he said Wi-Fi 6.
That looks some car engine. Yup. And it's perfect. It's beautiful. You love streaming. Man, like I like streaming. I kind of like streaming as well, but it really because I'm really like an introvert, so it really takes away my energy. Even though I'm not really interacting with anyone right now, but just you know, hanging out and chatting with people. Like I don't know how people do this. Like especially those like unending stream. You know, the one that they stream multiple hours continuously. That's just crazy, man. I need to recharge.
That's why I stopped streaming. Like, I wanted to make it a job, but I couldn't. Like, there was just so much energy that goes into it.
Yeah.
Which is why like I was never the talent. I was more the talent manager kind of person.
Really.
Like in high school, I was in these drama productions for like the usual annual school
Play kind
big-
of thing. Yeah.
oh yeah those kind of stuff. So I'm usually the script writer, and then pretty soon we get involved a lot, then you get to be the director. But because they don't trust women to actually be the director, I was
Wow.
co-director.
Wow. Yeah. Actually, yeah, that happened at my place as well.
There's this whole thing where women are not meant to be leaders, like when they don't understand the actual thing, like they were just saying it verbatim from what the
book
certain
says.
religious cloth says, when it's not
Yeah.
actually the real thing.
Watching not so much. I get bored very easily. I can fall asleep while playing. Wow. Okay. I've like nodded off while playing a game when I'm like really tired, like 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. gaming time, you know. But falling asleep in game is usually not a thing that happens to me, luckily. But yeah, watching stream is not my thing as well. I'm more of a I like watching the clips from the streams actually. Like the streams itself are not really my kind of cup of coffee.
I like watching streams.
Really?
Like, I mean, if I do other things, like I used to watch Milton T. Pike 1. He's a role player in GTA 5. Like that was the whole reason why I wanted to start role playing in the first place, because he was doing like it was great.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
But he does it so I guess it depends on the stream and what game they do, because like role playing stream, there's more of a story and like crazy shenanigans that they do that you just need to watch how it goes, how it unfolds.
All right. Fair
Then
enough.
in the meantime, there's always like that downtime where the streamer wants to talk to the players. That's when like I can go do other things, like chores and stuff. So I usually
Ah.
put streaming on while I do chores, like back then. But now like I don't have much chores to do because I live with my family and they do the chores. So I don't watch stream as much. Like I don't have as much free time. Well, that was a dream, man. Living alone, do chores while watching streams. That's great.
Move out again, man. Buy a
I
house.
am I'm
My
glad to
mom
see a
says I
fellow
can only
GTA
move
roleplayer,
out
Chad.
if I get married. So that sucks.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Craig, you were saying something?
No, I was saying glad to see a fellow GTA roleplayer, Chad.
Oh, really?
Um,
You watch or you actually participated?
Here's a story.
Alright.
I have like more than 1,000 hours in GTA San
Okay.
Andreas multiplayer.
Oh, okay.
Cause back like 10 years ago, no more actually, shit, like 11 or 12 years ago,
Oh damn.
there were GTA San Andreas roleplay servers,
Uh-huh.
and I was all about that as a teenager.
Oh, okay.
That's actually where I learned like the roleplay concept, you know, your
Okay,
power
okay.
games, meta games, and the other games. And that's where I got my, that's where I got my feet wet.
Oh, that's cool. Like for me, I never found out about. I mean, I've been doing these kind of like pen and paper games since I was in like primary school. I would like make games on paper, and my friends and I would play games. It's basically like video games but on paper, basically with health bar and stat blocks and everything. But I only found out about D&D like when I was in when I was in university actually, when I found out about
Damn.
Critical Role and everything, and like, wait, this is a thing that people do? Like they sit around and role play? Where do I find people do that? And yeah.
I got invited to learn about D&D by a
Uh-huh.
friend of mine, and I was like 15, I think, or 16.
Uh-huh.
I think 15.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, "Oh, do you want to try playing D&D with me, bro?" I was like, "Yes. What is that?" And
Yes, but what, and then you ask what is that?
we
That's how I was when I started playing. I was like, yeah, sure, let's play a campaign. I have no idea what this game is, but you know.
we went to like a game shop
Uh-huh.
where they sell like D&D accessories and stuff
Yeah.
in my hometown. And we walked in, and there was a guy there, and he was like a typical game shop employee, right? Like,
Yeah.
slightly overweight,
Uh-huh.
beard and everything. And I was like, "Hey guys, it's me, your boy. I want to learn how to play D&D. So, do you guys have like a CD for sale? How does it work?"
How does it? Oh,
And the
you
guy
thought
was
it's a
like,
video game.
You asked for
yeah.
CD for a
Fully expected it to be a video game.
Oh my
Well,
god.
I thought it was a game for a computer.
Fair.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, "All right, kids, let me sit you down." And,
Aw.
like this 30-something-year-old
Sit
man
a while
just
and
spent,
listen.
like solid 4 hours explaining what D&D is to us.
God damn. Oh, he
By
really
the end of
wants
it, we were
more.
like, "Yeah, let's go."
All right. Sorry. I used to watch an AUS streamer, Momo, and another streamer that I first followed, but they both ain't streaming now. So I just keep finding small streamers to follow and chill with. Ah, that's nice though. So that's how you find this place. You just look for small streamers like, yo, what up? Is that how is this sheep?
Yo, wait, you get to play CS:GO at 30 FPS? Bro, I'm running at like 25 now. Shit. What I would do to have 30 FPS right now in CS:GO.
Okay, like I want to like I want to say like, you know, oh, I've had lower, but you know, so far I've been having like 60, and the moment it dropped to 59, I just like, wait, did it drop to 59? What the hell? Why is it so laggy?
You feel it, that one frame, right?
But back then, I completed Sleeping Dogs at 19 FPS.
Hell yeah. Do you know Dying Light?
Yeah.
I just like last year completed that bitch with 15, so I feel you.
Right, and now that I'm used to 60 FPS gaming, like, how did I get used to 20 FPS back then? Jesus.
watching your Burrow Trauma streams as well. Like when I watch us play together, and I see how smooth it is.
on my
it's
side.
incredible. I'm like, whoa, is that what the game looks and plays like? Holy crap.
Mate, I was using GT 650 with Intel dual processor. You know what? With Intel processor and just GT, not even GTX, fair enough. No wonder even CS:GO, because usually CS is pretty like well optimized, right? The game. You don't need like a super powerful PC to play it. Sorry, my sister's back. I would say hi. Wait, is everybody here? Cause everybody just went quiet.
Yes.
Oh, okay, all right. Suddenly everybody just went quiet. I was like,
talking to my wife.
I mean, you were talking.
Oh no, just my sister just barged in like saying hi, and then that's it.
I made a Vi dice, and I don't think this is Vi dice. I don't know what dice this
Oh,
is.
CC masuk. No. Just came back. I think like her friend is like having is marrying or something. So she
Getting
came
married.
back. Yeah, so she's
How
coming
old is she? How is her friend?
2 years younger.
Ah, so like 20. Okay, that makes sense. People are getting married 25 now.
Yeah.
I got married at 20.
God damn.
Yeah.
And
How?
here I
Like,
am.
and not how, as in like, how do you know you want to get married so early?
Well, you just meet a person and you're like, yeah, I see this working out, and it does.
Oh,
Oh.
as simple as that, huh?
Yeah, like, I don't know. I just like met my wife. We were dating, and I went to Greece to, be with her. And like after like I don't know. I don't want to say like after a few days. I think I had like the idea before that even.
Okay.
I was like, yeah, I can totally see myself spending the rest of my life with her.
Aw.
Of course, I didn't want to say it to her because it's a little a little quick.
Yeah,
So I waited like 3 months before I told her that.
Okay. Aw,
And like
that's sweet. I don't even have the money to get married. Same here.
I feel you.
Same. Like, I'm even worried to take out loan to like buy a house, let alone just marriage. You know.
That's a trap.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm gonna need to get a house at some point. I don't want to live with my parents until I get married and have kids and shit. Because right now it's so far away from work. Like,
Right, your commute is like what, like an hour or something?
2.
2 hours, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like how far is that in kilometers? Do you know?
Good question. I to be fair, I take the public transport, so that's usually longer. But let me check. I can do some Googling.
I think it's about 40 plus kilometer.
Christ.
Because that's like
this is the KL, is that it?
Huh? Yeah, like when we drive from my place to your place, from my office to your place, it's about that time.
Oh, well, there you go.
I just saw the picture of Kojima pretending to smoke again, and the picture cheers me up, dude.
What?
I posted it in Heroes Lounge. It's a picture of what's his name? Norman Reedus.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I forget his name. Mads Mikkelsen.
And also
like
Kojima. I see.
Yeah, and you see the two of them are holding cigarettes. Kojima just pretending to smoke. He wants to be cool like that.
Well, Kane and RTO be cool like this pretend to be. I just realized that.
She was saying, like, Asian, you don't do a big marriage ceremony and your parents can brag about, then you're frick.
Yeah, they really
want
want a big one so that they can brag. Tell people,
yeah,
basically.
but to be fair, I think like if you get married early, like from what I see from my friends and stuff, if you get married early and you want to make it big, usually it's the parents that pay for it.
Yeah.
Not
If you
good.
get married early.
If you get married early, if you don't get married early, because like I know my parents, they would pay for it.
My parents say if you want to get married, get your own money.
Really? But they
Yeah.
want a big one, but they don't want to pay for it. But
Yeah. I mean, they don't mind really in terms of size. But
It's
yeah.
it's kind of stupid to me, like, because as well as like, okay, I'm about to say something really stupid possibly,
No,
but like,
go on.
marriage and funerals, like the whole industry, is such a scam to me. Like,
Elaborate.
no, no, okay, but like, I don't know, just you spend like inhumane amounts of money for like a very very fleeting moment,
Agreed. Yeah.
and like looking at it from a funeral perspective, everything is overpriced, right?
Uh-huh.
Like the coffins, like holy fuck, you can like, not to talk shit, like you can buy a car or
Just a
several
coffin.
instead of buying a single coffin,
God
and then you
damn.
bury it.
Buy a car and bury it might be cheaper than
yeah,
like just
Yeah.
buying a coffin.
Yeah.
God damn.
Which to me is so stupid. Like, I mean, I understand why. No, I don't actually. They're kind of well made, sure, but like getting buried, their purpose is to go into the ground.
Yeah.
And they kind of prey on your, like, well, you would want your grandpa to not be buried in
yeah,
a cardboard
yeah.
box, so you
Yeah.
should
I
pay
thought you loved
extra money.
them, so you
Yeah.
know you gotta give them the best things and
Yeah.
stuff.
And it
Yeah.
just annoys me because they prey on grieving people. And,
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things like because they're basically preying on people's misery, kind of like doctors as well, preying on people's misery, kinda. But doctors not quite, because the misery happens in the.
The misery already happens. They're not cultivating it.
I mean,
unless you're, like,
if you say that the funeral guests as well, they're like they're not causing the misery. They're misery already happens. You gotta take advantage of. They just make
dude,
money from it. That's all.
it's not like doctors. Their job is hard. Like the knowledge and stuff is already expensive. Like I don't think you should shit on doctors.
No, I'm not saying I'm not shitting on doctors. I'm just giving you a devil's advocate perspective. Doctors are basically kind of the same thing, Like people get sick, they help heal, and that's how they make.
It's
I
not
don't think I would
doctors.
compare them
It's
to
the
doctors.
healthcare system. It's the healthcare system, not doctors.
Okay, fair enough.
Let's not shit on.
Do you guys not have free healthcare?
Yes. Oh, it's subsidized by the government, but it's cheaper than America.
It's
At
very,
least.
yeah.
We
Yeah.
pay like $1 and we go to a government clinic. You just have
It's
to
just like
wait.
$1, I guess.
Hmm,
Or if
Okay.
yeah.
That's how we do it here as well.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Yeah. Just pay like the minimal amount of money just so that you can get the treatment. If maybe like I remember like if some more advanced treatment, like the other day I want to get a crown, it's like $5. So yeah.
crown.
You have to wait a year or two.
It depends though, because like if you go for a
Jeez.
clinic for a fever or something, it might take like a few hours for you to get service. That one, yeah, for sure, it's longer.
Because it's not important.
Yeah.
Oh, so
But
if you
yeah, like for
suspect you're-
for important surgeries, I would imagine it will take maybe a year or something. Yeah, it's again that's kind of the disadvantage of free healthcare. You're gonna have to take a while because everybody's getting it.
Yeah.
So get this. I came here and I needed a surgery for a pilonidal cyst, which is the whole thing.
Okay.
And it's not life-threatening unless you just let it, mess with you for years and years and years on end. And so I went to the doctor and I was like, hey, I need the surgery. And I had to bounce around a few doctors because they didn't know what to do, basically. And then I went to this one doctor and he was like, how's your schedule next week? I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next week, all right.
Yeah, so I did some like paperwork for it. And then I came back to him. He was like, actually, you're going to stay here tonight and we're going to do surgery first thing in the morning.
Oh wow.
I was like, okay.
Damn.
Just
Very
went and got
efficient.
surgery.
God damn. Okay, ours is, as far as I know, at least it's not like that. But I've never been to a difficult enough situation that I need really, really bad surgery or something like that. Mine's mostly just fever and shit.
I mean, it's a subjective experience, for every story like mine, there's probably like 10 for people waiting years for getting nothing.
I'm sorry?
I'm just saying, like, it's a subjective story, you know? There's probably
It
a lot of
doesn't
people who have,
apply.
like, way worse experiences.
Yeah,
With brief healthcare.
it's the variables that we can't see, you know.
Yeah.
I'm sure, like some people in Malaysia feels like the Malaysia system is really good, and other feels like it's really bad because it's gonna take a while. That's the thing with public healthcare. They're gonna have to prioritize some because they can't treat all, and that's why we're not only doing only private healthcare. That's why we have public healthcare. There's private healthcare as well. If you have the money and you want it quick, go ahead. For people who don't have the money, we have the public healthcare to take care of you as well. So balance.
Private's not that expensive if you have insurance, really.
I mean, yeah,
Like,
if you have
covered.
insurance, if your job has insurance and everything.
If it's for simple ailments like fever and stuff, it's not gonna be expensive. Like your insurance cover it. But if it's more, what do you call, more
Severe cases.
severe cases, then
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like my brother, our family once, like everyone had dengue at some point, and like 3 people was hospitalized at the same time.
God damn.
Like our whole housing area had a dengue outbreak.
Jesus, that's bad.
Yeah, I got it first in my family, but it never got worse to the point where I need to go to the hospital. But it did coincide with my foundation orientation, so I didn't go there. I didn't go during the orientation. But my sister, my brother, and then at some point my mom or my other brother, I'm not sure, was all hospitalized, and we went like to private hospital. But my mom's insurance cover it or something. My mom or dad's. So
yeah, I mean, like, if your insurance cover, you don't have to pay for anything. Like my office have insurance, and fuck, like I'd rather go to private healthcare any day compared to government. Like it was so quick, and they certainly push all the medicine they can to you.
Yeah.
One time I had like a sore throat, and they gave me like sore throat, allergy. And then they gave like fever. They give
all the things.
Yeah, just everything.
Like if you don't have you have to tell them like, hey, I have this at home. I just got it like a few weeks ago, so I don't need it. That's what my mom does, because like she will always ask, okay, so what medicine are you prescribing us, so that we don't have to like pay for things that we already have. Yeah, so that kind of helps the cost, I guess. But yeah, I had dengue again like a few years after, and I actually had to be hospitalized for it for like 5 days, almost a week. And I saw the bill came out to like 5,000 ringgit.
Jesus Christ.
In a private hospital, by the way. Just like I got a private room. I think they brought me to like ICU or something, I'm not sure. It's one time it got really bad.
Yeah. Sheep Tara says, well, I'm still in uni, so all I have is a life. Yep, you're still playing it on the you're still leveling up. Wait until you get the class specification, then
you don't want to be an adult, I'll tell you now. There's so much stuff. Like, do you get freedom? You probably will still live with your parents. It's even worse. Like, at least in uni, you're in boardings. You kind of like have your own accommodation if you live far from your home. But if you don't, then maybe not. I don't know your home situation. But like most people I know, if they live with family, they have curfews, and it's harder to go out and stuff.
We spoke of this before, but there's like such a jarring difference between your experiences and mine.
Experience in terms of what?
Like parents and family for one.
I see.
Like I had a curfew, but I think when I was like 16, it was pretty loose. It was like be home before midnight, and that was because the last bus to my house is at midnight.
Ah,
So
okay.
like, just don't be stranded in the middle of the city. You know?
Yeah.
So I never took it as a curfew. It was more like a don't be
Get
walking
don't,
home for
yeah.
kilometers and
Just
kilometers.
get back in time.
Yeah. And then when I was 18, it was even more loose than that. I could just stay out for the night and
Oh,
not come
damn.
home until morning.
Okay, yeah, that's
Like
that's definitely
sometimes I
not a
would
thing.
message them or something if if I say I'll be back and then I'm not back, I'll message them like, hey, just a heads up. But significant difference, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely.
I think like a simple way to like explain Asian parenthood is like they will spend most of your life coddle you and shelter you, and then once you reach a certain age, you're just expected to know everything when they didn't
Just-
teach you.
Oh
Just
yeah.
throw you out the
I
nest.
feel like that's actually pretty good. That's a pretty apt description actually.
Yeah.
Not just parents, actually teachers as well. Like they expect you to learn something that they never taught you in the first place. Sometimes.
Oh god, I had a lot of Chinese students,
Uh
and that what you just said there,
Uh-huh.
they expect you to know things they'd never teach you.
huh. Yeah.
It's so true, and it's so fucking
Like
weird.
you're always expected to overachieve when the expectation was never communicated to you until you, oh wait, I'm supposed to do this, you know?
Yeah.
I had students
Like-
who had to like study the whole just all their free time was studying, and then they had to go to like private lessons as well to learn
Oh.
things that they won't teach them in school,
Yeah.
but things they will test them on all the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was
dude.
also another thing, like if you're from a sheltered family, like family sheltered kid, like I was never really like taught how to use a public transport, and like not on my own. But then at some point, like after I started uni and stuff, like my parents just expected me to be okay just using a public transport. Like I never wrote anything on my own, and they were like, "Are you sure you can do this? You can do this." I don't know. It's like you never let me go out to
And
meet
suddenly-
people using public transport, so now you want me to go use a public transport, but you never let me do that in the first place. Like okay.
Been riding bus since I was like 12.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, really? God damn. Okay, that's yeah. I started taking public transport only because that's the only way to get to my school back then. Otherwise, it would be
I-
my parents sending me.
I started
Yeah.
doing it because like I would go with my grandma or my parents
Uh-huh.
usually, but
Uh-huh.
then when I was like 12, my friend moved super far away, and I wanted to hang out with him.
Ah.
So,
Okay.
My
Ah.
mom once she took me to the bus and she was like, "Okay, get here. Ask the driver where is this station, and then he'll tell you where it is, and just remember
Wow.
that." Get off and-
Oh, yeah, there
That's
you go.
quite damn. Like if a friend moved far, your only hope is to get your parents to send you, because there's no way in hell they'll let you use the public transport on your own, especially when you're like still in primary school, like 12
Yeah.
under.
I'm starting to fear my parents might have been negligent.
No,
that's
actually
a Western.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Like
I'm just joshing.
Actually, right. Like that doesn't seem to apply to Japanese, because apparently, like kids, like even in kindergarten, they're like go to school by themselves, basically.
I think it's
Public
because of the
transport.
very very low crime rate in Japan.
True.
Well, you'd be surprised about crime rate in Japan, actually,
Really?
or rather, just the general feeling of safety.
Why do you say that?
I'd go into the detail, but from things I've heard from my students,
Uh huh.
like it's not stream friendly.
It's not what?
It's
Stream
not
friendly.
stream friendly, you know.
Why?
Uh, you know the memes with Japanese trains.
Oh right.
Ah.
Yeah. Huh.
It's such a common occurrence. They have a phrase for it,
Yeah. Yep.
and they have train carts like segregating men and women for the purpose of avoiding it.
Yeah, we have that as well.
Oh god, that's horrifying.
I mean, not for that purpose. I think it's just
Oh, it's for
But
that
we-
purpose.
really.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's for that
well,
purpose.
I don't know,
When-
but you know,
But
it's not like
it's
they
definitely
enforce it.
not. Yeah, it's not. the
I've had
enforce it.
men just go into the women's coach, and I would just like, are you a woman? Okay.
Hey, it's 2022. People think.
Don't sue
It's
me.
Malaysia. They don't recognize another gender other than male and female. They don't do that here.
But yeah, I was doing a class with a student about like safest countries in the world, and there was like a poll done around the world for how safe people feel in specific environments. And Japan was like number 17 or something, and it was pretty far, not pretty far down, but
pretty high up
sufficiently
still. Yeah.
Sufficiently far enough down for my student to go, wait, what? Look, Japan is super safe. It's the safest country. And I was like, well, look, I mean, there it is, this thing. Like, why do you think they feel unsafe? I was like, oh, I don't know. Let's read the article and see what it's about. So we read it and mention the train situation. And this is like, oh yeah, that's the, and then names it. Like, just drops the name of it. I'm like, do you think maybe that's why?
That shouldn't be normalized. Just say.
Yeah, I guess that makes people feel unsafe.
I guess
it does, dude. Yeah, I think Singapore is really, really high up, if not the highest up.
They're pretty strict though in terms of law, right? So that's, I guess that's what it kind of goes double.
Lovely country, from what I've heard anyway.
Sorry?
Like, I have a friend from Singapore, and it's sounds lovely. Like,
oh yeah.
But as far as like places I would love to go live in, probably Denmark, number one.
Ooh.
Denmark? Why?
Yeah, I just imagine it as this like perfect place where flowers are always blooming and it's always sunny and birds are singing.
Fantasy land, basically, at this point.
I think it was like one of the happiest places on earth.
I think you're confusing it with Disney World.
No. Well, I mean, well, I can't do both. Let me see. Happiest country. Oh, happiest country right now is Finland.
It's Finland.
Yeah, I want to live in Finland. They're cold.
But
cold.
Yeah,
see.
Yeah, it's Finland, Iceland, Denmark. And Denmark's number 3.
Yeah, the Scandinavian countries are doing really well.
They got their shit together.
They got their shit together, yeah.
Maybe it's because they don't really have a lot of population. So not a lot of people screw things up for other people. Would that be a reason?
They'll be fine.
Find out. Denmark has 5.5 million.
Yeah.
Almost 6.
That's not a lot of people.
Yeah, that's like Athens has more people than that.
Imagine I've had so cold is good. Oh, yep, I agree there, Shiptara.
I think that simulation's just like cold a lot. It's
Yeah,
I mean, I'm Slavic, so cold is good, but
but not too much cold.
Yeah, there is too much cold, I think. Like, I tell you, I get nostalgic about walking around in the snow and everything.
Yeah.
And feeling the actual like the bone chill, you know.
Yeah.
But
the shiver.
I don't know. There is too much.
Fair enough.
I think for me, I'm fine with cold as long as I can like eventually find a warm place.
Yeah, not like cold everywhere. That's torture.
Even if it's the idea of just like, oh, I can just dip into a building and it'll be warm in there. For like 10 minutes to just warm up, which is something we do in Serbia. You just like go into
just random shops and not
random shop, walk in, heat up, walk out.
Oh, okay.
Or like a cafe, just stand near the entrance where it's warm, walk away. You know, if you're freezing, you know. But like, if you're like at your home and it's cold, and your monkey brain are like, hey, you should go to a warm place, dude. But like, you're in your house. It's where it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
warm.
Exactly. It's supposed to be warm.
Nowhere to run. My brain just feels cornered. But luckily, Greece is incredibly warm usually.
Yeah.
Maybe even too much. People like to compare like dry and moist atmosphere. And where do you stand on that argument? What do you prefer?
I think dry, because like in Edinburgh it was cold and dry. It was really nice, because like you don't feel sticky or something like that after you go exercise or something. After your sweat evaporates, you're just gonna be like normal. While over here, if you're sweating, you're gonna be sweating for a long time before that
Right,
goes
yeah.
away. But I don't
That's
know
fair.
how hot and dry feels like there. I've never been there
Hot
yet.
and dry is like in UAE,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
anywhere in UAE.
But I never.
There, I've been there for like went to Dubai and also went to Makkah and Medina.
Uh
How'd you survive
So
Dubai?
a lot of aircon and not really going out.
Yeah.
My friend
Fair
lived
enough.
there, so
I also have a
it's
friend
a
who lives in
family
Dubai.
friend.
Oh, there you go.
It,
Just
it,
tell
it
me
was
stories.
it was a family friend who lived there for a long who we knew for a while, and they had to move because like the dad had like a job change.
Dude,
But yeah,
my friend's mom had a job change and went there for like 4 or 5 years.
God damn.
yeah, their family just came back like last year, and that
No.
was that after like almost 10
Well,
years
actually,
over there.
maybe, I don't know, because my friend moved to Japan like 4 years ago to study, and he's been there now. I don't know about his family.
Who knows? They might have moved back.
It
as
seems too unlikely.
well. Do you
Well,
know each other?
Is
nah,
the guy's name Sergey? Because
no,
we can
no.
just
Oh,
narrow it
yeah,
down
yeah,
right
no,
there.
no, okay, yeah. That's one way too easy.
Sorry for doxing you, Sergey, wherever you are.
My friend's a girl, and whole family, her whole siblings are girls. So,
Yeah, I don't think there's a Sergey in that family, I'm assuming.
yeah, it's Malay. I'm pretty sure.
Imagine, like
It
a
was-
bunch of Malaysian names. And here's my son, Sergey.
I mean, that's what I'm planning to do if I have kids. Like, I'm just gonna give them Japanese names because I like Japanese names.
Because we're weebs.
You're weak. Anyway, in Dubai, it was hot and dry. Like, if you sweat, it will dry really fast, but it's so hot. Like, it's so hot. Sometimes it's just, and then when you're in the air conditioned, it's like you don't want to go out. And then when you go out, like it's easy to feel sick because of the temperature. Like if you're in air conditioned room, it's cold and kind of humid. But when you're out, it's hot and dry. So there's like this big shift in temperature, and it feels a bit off, a bit like it's easy to get sick. I think I got sick for a while.
Really?
Yeah.
And
I
that's
used to
damage,
have
yeah.
this like if I go out, if I travel overseas, I'll get sick. Like the first time I went outside of Malaysia, I got shingles.
Oh,
Um,
Jesus.
Yeah, that was like the first day we came there. I went to US. I was like
Wow.
13, 14, and I spent like 5 days just inside the hotel while everyone else go out and like visit stuff. But like, it's not like it's not like I like going out anyways. It was alright.
So it's a
Plus
win-win.
Your body's trying to tell
Yeah.
you something.
Plus it was like April, so it's not like snowing or anything. So really, I was okay. Then I went to I don't remember. I don't remember. I had a lot of like weird things, like a stomach flu or some fever. I had to like just stay inside. It wasn't until like I don't remember. After 20s, if I go out overseas, it was okay, but it was a while before my body get used to just traveling outside of Malaysia.
Yeah, I get that. I get super sick every time I go somewhere as well. Like the first day or two, my stomach is just doing spins.
Yeah. I think I'm just not meant for the traveling life. My body agrees.
For me, I think it's like a nervous thing more so than any actual sickness.
Maybe psychosomatic kind of thing could be.
At least that's what I think. I mean, there's like the only other thing I can explain, like making me sick, would be like diet change because you go to a different place and you eat
That
different
is
food.
true. Yeah. Because I had that.
It's a
big,
little
like,
far fetched still,
stomach
but you know.
flu. Especially like if you go on overseas travel with like agencies, they pick out your food, they arrange your accommodation. There's not much say in what you can do. So so you can't really choose what you want to eat and stuff.
I've never once traveled with an agency.
Yeah, my parents like to travel, so they
Okay.
like to bring us along.
Usually they
For
use
me,
agency.
Yeah,
if I
before the whole, Airbnb and internet thing, you don't really know how to arrange for a trip on your own. Plus, especially in a foreign country. But now, like, my mom has connections in Korea because she can speak Korean. She has a lot of connections in Korea. She can just plan a trip alone, and like Airbnb makes it easy to like talk with like translator and whatnot, right? So
Mhm.
it's not impossible to do things on your own these days. Like, you don't really needed agencies.
you don't need hotels anymore and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like you can save a lot of money by not using an agency, actually.
Yeah, for
At least
sure.
from my experience. Like, I've traveled to Bulgaria, which is a neighboring country, like 800 kilometers, I think, or 500. I always forget. But I've traveled for 50 euros, which is like 60 something dollars, I think. Like, two-way trip
Oh,
to
damn.
Bulgaria and back by train. And you get to sleep on a train, you travel by train, you go to Sofia. I had friends living there, so I met up with them. I stayed at a few houses for a few days. It's a whole experience out of it. And then, like a week later, I came back with the same ticket I arrived with, and
Wait,
spent
the same
50
ticket
euros.
you arrived with?
Well,
Or
yeah,
is it-
usually you have return tickets, you know?
Ah, okay, yeah.
So, like, there was a 50 or 65, let's say, dollars return ticket, which is so brutally cheap considering you go to a different country.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's not like a courtesy you guys have because you're kind of locked in, right? So you're on an island, or
Yeah, we are an
know.
island, yeah.
You are?
Kinda.
I don't think we are. Japan is an island.
I mean, like, we're connected only to Thailand, so...
yeah, kind of.
I mean, Sabah and Sarawak is connected to Indonesia. No?
I mean, they're an island, though.
Are they?
I think so.
Who?
Island.
Sabah and Sarawak is the East Malaysia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of tough as well. Like, you usually have to fly out of there if you want to go anywhere,
Yeah.
except Asia.
Mm.
For us, it's like, oh, do I want to go to Italy? Yeah, let me just head west. I'm going to
Or-
Germany,
yeah,
let me head
just-
north.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
the
fair,
train,
fair.
right?
Yeah.
In Europe.
just
Right.
go to a same train station that goes everywhere. Buy a ticket that goes everywhere, and just head on out.
Yeah, I know UK can just like ride the train to go to France.
Yeah.
Not anymore, right? Since a certain
COVID.
event. No,
I
not COVID.
don't know.
Oh, Brexit.
the-
Yeah.
I don't think they can't travel anymore. I mean,
I mean, but,
but
like,
they didn't
there's more
go and destroy the
restriction.
train tracks, right?
Yeah, but like, they can't just go out of UK just like that without any visa.
Oh, right, yeah,
or anything
passports.
anymore. Yeah.
Visa or whatever, maybe. I don't.
Yeah, visas and passports. Well, I guess you don't need a visa if you're at least going from Serbia to Greece.
Mm.
Serbia is not a member of the European Union, and
Mhm.
Greece is.
Okay.
I could come here for 90 days, and then I would
Without
have to go
visa.
back.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Just the passport, 90 days.
Oh, okay.
I think that's similar with ours with like some countries too, because I know Malaysian passport. I think you can do that for UK. Some other countries.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
Whole thing. Like, you have to spend 90 days, and then you can go back, and then you have to stay in your home country for a while, and then come back to
Yeah.
wherever you want. It's
Oh.
like you have 90 days to spend in Greece in a 180-day period. So it's a whole thing.
Like I know
Ca-
people in some people in Japan they like they want to try living in Japan but they don't want to go through the hassle of getting a visa because it's so hard. So what they do is just they spend time there for 90 days on a traveler's visa, then they go back and just have it restart all over again.
Yeah.
But I mean
That's-
that's for the rich, obviously. Imagine, but yeah.
That's kind of how I did with dating my wife when we were dating. I came here for 90 days, then I went back to Serbia, and
Oh, okay.
she would visit me once a month for a week, for 3 months, and then I went back here for
For 3 months
How
again.
long?
3 months.
How long you guys dated? Like that sounds like that's a really long.
Inhumanely
distance.
short.
Okay.
It was like we dated online for like I think like 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
Then I visited for 3 months. Then we had the on and off 3 months of her traveling to Serbia to visit me. Then I went to Greece and we got hitched.
Yeah.
So total of like 9 months? Question mark.
Whoa.
When the heart knows, it knows.
Fair, yes. Alright.
It's like the one decision I never second guessed myself in.
Okay, wow, okay.
Like I usually tend to second guess everything I do, but this was just like
This
yeah,
one,
it's,
you just know.
feels right, yeah.
Hmm.
Which sucks because my friends asked me for like relationship advice and everything. They're like, "Well, you're the married guy. You have to have some wisdom." I was like, "No." Your heart just does a thing, and then you're married.
I guess I'll just have to wait
Somewhere
until my heart does the thing.
Yeah, you have to remember somewhere along the lines you have to tell her about Dark Souls lore and
Yes, apparently Dark Souls lore is a way to is a sure way to matchmake you.
I still can't believe that worked.
Would your wife say the same thing?
Well, I mean, I told her about Dark Souls lore for like 4 hours on the bus ride after we met, and she sat there and listened to me and then kissed me at the end of it, so I guess.
That's cool.
Time to play Dark Souls then.
You gotta learn Dark Souls, dude. All the girls love Dark Souls, trust me.
I don't know Dark Souls lore.
For now.
Well, alright,
Wait till a guy
what you want
comes
to do
to
is find a fella who will explain it to you.
Well, you never.
Basically, if you ever encounter a massive Dark Souls fan, ask him about like very particular things. Like ask him about Solaire and just watch him go off for a few hours. It's insane. It never not works. Like, I can say it better. It never fails. Yeah. Especially like Solaire from Dark Souls 1. Easy
favorite.
few hours. He's a jolly cooperation guy, or praise the sun guy.
Yes,
He is
one.
both. Pretty cool,
Mhm.
and also has a very interesting story, and you can accidentally kill him, so you gotta be careful not to do that.
Oh, there's a chance that you accidentally kill him?
It's a weird thing. It's one of those things that you cannot know in your first playthrough, that your actions will kill him.
Oh, really?
And you have to do like a very specific set of tasks to not end up killing him.
Oh shit! So by default is you will kill him at one point.
Yeah. Yeah, and then if you end up not killing him, he has like a whole story. He follows you to the end of the game, and he follows you into the final boss fight.
Oh shit! So he's like that's why he's your bro basically at the end. There.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
He is the guy who goes in there with you if he survives.
God damn.
Which I was about to like give you a spoiler warning, but I realized Dark Souls 1 has been out for like 10 years or more. So yeah, basically what you have to do is like grind reputation with a specific covenant, and then they will let you access like a secret tunnel. And you go through that secret tunnel. There's a bug in there, and you kill the bug, and that's
a specific bug. That's it.
Yeah, because his thing is that he's like looking for his own son, like S-U-N, son. And then eventually you clear a way for him, and he finds his way into that tunnel on his own, and he finds this bug which is shaped like the sun. And he takes like, oh my god, I found it, and like attaches to his face, and
then he dies. Oh wow.
He goes hollow and
what
insane,
a way
and then
to go.
and then you have to put him down when you go through that tunnel yourself. And it's,
damn. That's sad.
Yep. And so you gotta save him every time. See, so look at me talking about soul. This is what happens. I don't know if I told you about a LARP and my friend's girlfriend who had a timer. How long it would be until we start talking about LARP. Like basically every time we hung out, she would put her phone and set a timer to see how long it'll last before one of us brings up something LARP related. Usually like 15 minutes at most.
Oh wow. You LARP a lot?
I LARPed a lot last tense. Yeah. Yeah, because I moved here and not to dismay any of our Greek audience, but it's kind of cringe over here.
Kind of cringe.
Like you would expect, LARP and like historical thing to be huge in Greece, right?
Yeah.
And you would expect like everybody to be, ancient Spartan warriors and shit. It sounds like the coolest idea.
Yeah.
No one does anything ancient Greece related.
It's
insane to me.
I guess it's kind of like those things. Like when I was chatting to Lamb's player Emma, like when I'm making D&D materials, I sometimes name things in Latin because I feel like Latin's so cool and everything, but then for her it's like, Latin again, like like that's something she's seen so many times that to her it's like such a generic thing, but for me it's like, oh my god, Latin's so cool.
Yeah, I'm guilty of that. I named my gods in my campaign in Latin.
I mean, Latin's just such it's a real life like fantasy language, I feel.
Yeah, you can't dispute it. It's a dead language. It's like the coolest concept in the world.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It sounds good.
It sounds very kind of like mystical, basically, when you use it,
And like, what else can you do, right? Like, you can't do German because it's weird. It's like, here's my, my settings god. It's like, that's not
wow.
good.
Emma will say otherwise. She did learn German.
Oh shit. Well, my brother learned German too, and he doesn't sound great, so I don't know. I'm kidding, of course. Like, it can sound good if you really tried, but I don't know. What can you? Russian?
But yeah, our current character actually, we're making it based on German names, right, Anna?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I was like all that shit.
no, I don't know. It sounds kind of cool. Because we were figuring out like what languages should we use for like all the backstory and everything. I don't want to use made up language, because when you have a real life language to base it on, it kind of like helps you grow the other things,
Yeah.
Wi-Fi bullying sheep.
Wi-Fi bullying. Oh no, not again.
Been there, brother.
Hang in there. We've just been talking about Dark Souls this past few minutes.
Speaking of
Dark Souls. Aina just went quiet for a bit there.
You just missed how to get a wife, basically. Nothing big.
How to get a wife? Talk about Dark Souls lore. Easy.
That easy. Like, it helps if you're really drunk, too. Because then you can talk about it with more, like, fervor and passion,
And sometimes it's that confidence,
And you can cross the boundary between Solaire being a really cool guy and wanting to date Solaire as well. and,
And it's okay, because you can just blame it to you being drunk.
Exactly. Yeah, do tell me about your characters, though. What are their names?
Okay. The name, right? Name. One sec. I need to open the sheet to read the name.
I remember. I can tell you your name.
Okay, go ahead. See you remember.
Alita Rosenkrieger de Winster the third. Or are we
We're removing the third. We're removing the third.
Yeah.
Boo. The third adds character.
No, because the family, like the father literally started the kingdom, so I guess it wouldn't make sense for it like to have the third and everything. According to Aina, at least. And she
They
wants
have to
historical
have
accuracy.
historical accuracy. Important.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, and her character is what was it? Adelaide Wind.
Adelaide.
Adel-
Evelyn Winde Davidstrom.
Yes.
But because she's not like she doesn't spend time in her homeland, she was more in the boarding school. She picks up a Valley Girl accent, so she would spell her name as Adelaide Evelyn Wind Davidstrom.
And I'm like the older sister that's been, you know, born and bred and raised within the country. It's like, please respect the name that your mother gave you. It's Adelaide.
Adelaide.
Respect the names that your mother gave you.
Yes, I need to learn the German accent as well.
Yeah. Just shamelessly gonna admit, I named Artyom because I can do like a sort of convincing Russian accent.
Yeah. Oh,
I can also do a decent French accent.
Oh, French,
Yeah.
I like surprisingly like I can do it pretty well as well.
Same
But like
for Emma, the
Russian,
price.
Russian. I keep whenever I try to do African like accent, I keep slowly transitioning to Russian accent. I don't know why.
I feel like almost every accent you try to do, it ends up being Russian for some reason.
I don't know. I like Russian accent. It's really nice.
It is a
Try.
very good
Are you
accent.
gonna speak in a
Yes.
German accent?
Yes, I'm gonna try to.
Oh my god, try it. I give you a
Mein
guide.
Gott.
Come
I-
on. Let's go.
I haven't watched the guide. Alita is the older sibling of the House Winstrom. Being
That's
the
all
oldest in the
French.
family. Yeah, you became French a little bit there. Fuck. She was destined to She was destined to inherit the house and all its responsibilities.
There you go.
You just
Perfect.
speak it very
Beautiful.
loud and people don't even know.
At first glance, she is very cannot.
It works actually.
It's the typical quote unquote Nazi accent.
Oh my god, don't be racist here. Jeez.
No, like is the 99999 accent.
Stop!
It's not the
You
passion.
wanna
with
get
it.
Yeah.
banned? Jeez.
Oh, hey, bye, sheep. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I have a German aunt. We can make fun of Germans.
Yeah, okay. So you're related to German. Okay, so we can make fun of it. Okay, got it.
Well, actually, brother, she's married to a German. She's not
Married to
actually
it.
German.
Close enough, you know. Close enough.
Yeah, I have family in Germany. Yes.
Family, yeah.
Ooh, look at him. You're almost done.
And
Yeah.
like, you know, I feel like, you know, angry German men, you know, without name dropping them. We can name drop them on Twitch, right? Like,
Yeah, should be fine.
yeah, I mean, because here's the thing, right? By making fun of Nazis, you're doing what they don't want you to do, and I feel like you're dunking on the Nazis, which is
yeah,
inherently
exactly.
because like if you're afraid to say their name, you know,
You're
usher their
basically,
name
you
in
know,
shadows,
yeah,
giving them
giving them what they want, basically, feeling of
Yeah.
awesomeness and shit.
with like, you know, with fucking what's his name, Count Dankula, how he got in trouble for making his dog do the salute.
Oh yeah.
It's ironic because in Nazi Germany there was a dog who did the salute and his owner got into like a ton of trouble.
Oh, really?
making fun of it. It's like, yeah, look what you're doing. Like,
Yeah,
you're doing the exact same thing
yeah,
Nazi
yeah,
Germany was
yeah,
doing.
exactly. Goddamn.
But anyway, politics aside.
Politics aside.
the drawing is coming along lovingly, by the way. I gotta like share this with everyone when it's done.
Almost there. This part will be completely dark, I think.
How quickly you work with that? It's crazy.
I mean, I'm using a drawing tablet. Just so you know, I'm using a drawing tablet.
Yeah, I
so-
use drawing tablet too,
Oh,
but
okay.
I'm incredibly slow.
Is it the one where is it a display tablet or just a drawing tablet?
Just a drawing tablet.
I'm using a display tablet, so it really makes it really easy.
Yeah, that's what it is, and not
Yeah.
skill.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it helps. It really does. Like
Because you
I
can see what you're drawing, you know?
like directly
Like,
directly on the screen. Yeah.
yeah.
I don't think it changes anything. I mean, like with my tablet, I just don't look down at the tablet. I look up at the screen.
Ah, yeah,
So
yeah,
it's,
yeah.
you know, it's the same thing really, and I still have the marker to where the mouse is.
Yeah.
So,
I've done both, and I can say like having a screen tablet, it really does kind of like
a
adds to the
little bit
experience a
left.
little bit. But of course, like if you don't practice in the first place, like having a tablet doesn't really matter.
To very quickly interrupt you, there's a bit of like shading you missed.
Wait.
Like in the zoom out, into like the middle part that comes out at the bottom. Do you
Uh,
see that like arrow thing? I can send
oh
you a
right,
screenshot if
yeah,
that's
yeah,
easier.
yeah. So like somewhere
Um,
down here, maybe this part basically. I need to.
no,
make it
not
darker.
that. But rather you just kind of colored it in poorly.
Oh
Let
shit.
me
Where is it?
circle it. I'll send it to you. Hang on.
This. Where is it? I'm not seeing it.
I'll just DM you. Don't worry. It's very very difficult to notice, but you know I will notice it. It's always gonna be there.
Hey,
Yeah.
you can take it and then make it your own.
Well, I don't want to ruin a masterpiece by editing it.
If it's a masterpiece, there's no flaws.
Oh, shit.
It adds to the character, okay?
Let me see what you send me in private chat.
So, like if you zoom in super closely at the corners of it, you can kind of see a bit where you
Did
missed
I?
it. Do you see?
I
Like
don't- I don't-
zoom in really hard on the right part of that. Yeah, do you see that?
I don't.
That and yes, you got it now.
Okay, all right. I definitely did not see that. I just painted.
Okay, yeah, okay.
All right, good.
Christ subverted. I almost overreacted to that.
Wow.
Might need to change the color of the shading here.
So you shade with different colors as well?
Yeah. If you notice, what the color I'm using right now is actually a dark yellow. This is a trick that I learned when I'm, just googling, figuring out how to do better.
Hmm?
So what I'm
Elaborate.
doing right now is normal. So it's a dark yellow color basically. And when you want to do shading, not only you want to make the value darker, but you also want to make the color kind of like cooler basically. So like slightly to the bluer kind of spectrum. When you use this yellow color and you put the layer blending mode to difference, it kind of gives that really nice darker but also cooler shading as well. So I've been using this technique mostly to color shading. But one thing you would notice is when you're doing it on a dark color, it doesn't look as good. So I might need to change color for this particular section.
I would agree to disagree. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like it could do better.
You'll have to give me like a rundown how to use Krita.
Oh, sure,
Because
good.
I should probably make the switch to it as well.
Ah,
Because no one else uses Sai.
okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, like, let me like whenever we hang out here, just like before the stream or something, you can just
Yeah, like show me how to use the brushes, or rather how to adjust the brushes to
yeah.
what you have and
Just let me know. I am always ready to help.
thank you.
That not quite. That's very blue. This that doesn't do. Oh, that might work. That might work.
I love the range of topics we discussed today, by the way.
I'm sorry.
I love the range of topics we discussed today.
Yeah.
We like really went everywhere.
I love it. Like when it was just me, like I didn't talk too much. If you notice, just me, mainly talking to you guys and everything. But having you guys here is really nice. Just chatting and hanging. So yeah, thanks for like it's actually me should be thanking you guys for coming and hanging out.
No, bro. Thank you for being good company.
Yeah.
Goes both ways.
Yeah. And, let's put some shading down here.
You know, if you zoom out, it almost looks like the robot is looking at Artyom with like some blushing.
Really?
Oh
Yeah.
god, because of the red lines.
The red
The
line.
red line. Look
I-
at zoom out, zoom out. You
Yeah.
see it? Oh, it's cute.
I did made it like
Hi.
wanting to look at Artyom like. Are
Cute.
you proud of me?
Yeah.
Did I kill
Proud.
good?
Did I
Did I
kill
kill
good?
Did I defend well?
He protect and he attack.
Yeah. There you go.
Most importantly, he cute as heck.
Yeah. Yes. Love that.
Oh, and dude, his name is gonna work on levels as well. It's great.
I'm sorry.
The robot's name,
Uh-huh.
it works on 2 levels.
What?
What's his name?
It's just a Russian word for immortal.
Oh,
Definitely.
okay.
Oh, damn.
Which works on 2 levels. One, I can tell you, it's immortal, right? Because it's a machine, it can be rebuilt, and in that way, it's immortal.
Yeah.
But there's another thing, which is a spoiler, so I can tell it to, to boys, but I can't tell you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Secret.
And I realized it's completely by accident as well.
Oh really? Hey, the accidents are usually the best kind, you know. Shade this here. Anything else? Anything else? Oh, one more thing. This is another thing that I learned. Quick clipping group. We don't use black for the outline. And then we use this.
His eyes should be like
I was
that
about
grayish
to ask you that actually. What was the eye
blue.
color?
Like a
Almost forgot
grayish
about that.
cool blue, you know?
Grayish cool blue. Got it.
He might benefit from a second eye or like doing something there. Maybe just some shading on that side.
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
face.
definitely, yeah.
I just realized you need to update J5 with his weird eye, moon eye.
Yeah, I mean everybody needs to update, man, with new magic items and everything.
true.
But
I
He has a weird
got-
eye.
I got a book. Yeah. Because
What
he
happened to his
got a black market surgery to like get
Oh, no.
an eye that's basically eye of the roomkeeper.
I don't know what that means.
so that's
which
a
means-
warlock invocation, which means he can read all written language
Writing.
now.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Oh, I just realized
Yeah.
I did not save it at all this whole time. My God.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay,
will
you have
die.
to do that.
Ass. Artyom. Save.
It's your art. Yum. Haha.
Artyom.
Get it? Because art. Because you're drawing. Anyway.
PNG. Save it here, and then I think the file is Photoshop. I think. Let me check if I have it. Could have 12 as. It's not Photoshop. It's not Photoshop. Goddamn. All right. So it's a Krita file as well. This is when we gotta add him in. Mr.
How do we add him in though?
Mr.
Who's the-
Artyom?
Who's the furry werewolf looking guy in the back?
That's
The
Jade.
guy with the beard and elf
No.
ears?
Huh?
No,
Behind Lamb.
I don't know what you're talking about. There was nobody there.
Are you
This was,
gaslighting me?
No, there was nobody there. What are you talking about?
I'm actually being gaslit.
I don't know what you're talking about. There was nobody
there
there.
Supposed to be somebody?
No, nobody's there. What are you
No,
talking about?
but it was over there.
No,
I don't-
nobody was there. I think you were mistaken.
Yeah, I don't remember anybody being there.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody was there.
Right. Now I'm confused.
Going on.
How tall are you, Ashley? Are you J5 height, or are you normal human height?
Yeah, 6 foot.
So I guess around Ash's height. The problem is I made your head smaller. Like that's my new art style now, so it's a bit weird compared to the other players.
I do
no.
like your new art style for what it's worth.
Yeah, the previous one looks kind of like happy cartoony kind of thing.
Yeah.
Image. Let's resize canvas. Give it a little bit more width. 250.
I mean,
Is it?
you could put him in the place where you put no one before, the completely empty space where no one was.
Actually, I no. I should move
And-
everybody around. Actually, Kitiara, move her a little bit to the side here. J5, move him a bit more to the center, and then Mr. Artyom can fit right here. J5's cat's blocking view. Actually,
That's a cat?
yes, a robot cat.
I thought it was a fox.
Nah, it's a cat.
That's precious.
It was a cat.
Wait, so you guys are cool with him having a cat, but not me having a cat? What's going on?
No, you don't have a
No,
cat.
actually,
you
no,
have a cat.
yeah, you weren't cool with me having a dog, right?
Yeah.
Dog is
Okay,
the issue.
I'm always cool with you having a cat. That goes on brand. We're all
Yeah.
cat users.
Yeah.
No dog person has ever lasted.
Oh shit.
Sounds like you.
Kitiara,
Sounds like you
she
killed
was
them
a
all.
dog person. Where is
She's
she
gone.
now? She's gone.
You killed her.
Is it a
Yeah.
bad time to bring up the fact I've had several dogs in my lifetime and several cats? And the favorite was probably the dog.
Oh no.
But
You're
like
gonna
not in
die
a way
soon.
of like I love all dogs more than cats. It's just like, I have a cool backstory with being bitten by a dog when I was 7, and I have like a facial
Is this
scar
a
from it.
real life backstory or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh wow, yeah. Put a character backstory in real. Oh, I'm confused. Man.
I was bitten by a dog when I was 7, so I have a cool facial scar now.
Oh damn, that's cool.
And it's one of those scars you get very young, so your face heals with it and just leaves like a line. So it's
Oh damn.
That's
it's
cool.
not like a disfiguring thing.
Mm.
And yeah, so I was bitten by a dog, and then like some years later, I asked my dad if we can get the exact same breed, which was a Rottweiler, and it was because I really like them. I think they're cool, and it was like, according to a therapist, a good way for me to deal with the trauma of being bitten by a dog,
Oh.
just getting the exact same dog, and it worked. I even named him the same.
That's the same.
Because when I was bitten by a dog, we had to give him away, obviously.
Okay.
My dad gave him to like a friend.
At least you gave it away and not put it down.
Yeah,
I heard
I-
of the stories where if dogs bite people, they have to be put down.
I think that's in America. I think.
Oh.
For me, it was the thing was that the dog was a guard dog, and it did its job. It saw me as an intruder because I was skulking around my yard at like, I don't know,
Yeah.
8 or 9 p.m.
Ah.
And he didn't recognize me. I didn't recognize him because he was a big dark blob in the shadows.
Mm.
And one thing led to another.
The rest is history, as they say.
So I like don't hold it against him by any means. And like this is about to sound like one of those stories. Like my dad gave him away to a friend, and I'm not joking, to work as guard dog in a factory, and
Oh, wow.
the factory produced meat stuff,
Oh.
which does sound like a story that they actually put him down, but it's actually not. Like I can confirm it and
that
everything.
he is still alive.
It's like yeah,
I
he
mean,
was
who's
taken
to
to
say
a
that-
farm.
That's
where
just
he
a
worked.
different
Brought him
dog.
to a farm. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I suspect he's not alive anymore because that was 18 years ago.
There you go. New party.
Let's
New
go.
party. One more
Great.
new member.
Completely unbiased. That looks really good.
Yeah. Thanks. Alright, gotta post this, and it is 12, so I think that's a good time to. No, one more thing. At least I want to do one more thing before we stop. Gotta draw your
It's
token.
the
man.
what? Alright. I thought you already have a token. Oh no, you had Jack's token.
Yes. So time to draw Mr. Artyom. Should I draw the new style, the old style actually?
How do you draw a token? You're just gonna draw an entire new thing now?
Yep.
What the
But
hell?
this should be much quicker actually.
This is tiny and simpler.
Look down. Artyom
gotta
will
do
give
it
him
for
a
the crab,
smirk.
too. Or probably not, actually. I shouldn't be telling you what to do.
What?
You are the master of your own fate and all that. I'll be right back.
Alright, no worries. Give him a smirk a little bit. And then, well, he uses a. I should have asked him first what he uses. We'll just do his pose a little bit. A little bit, kinda down here. Oh, this is boring. I need a combat stance.
How does he fight? It's
That is a good question. We need to clarify with him.
I am back. Sorry,
How
my
does
wife-
Artyom
my wife-
fight?
He fights melee. He has the cool idea I had for the extendable sword from Dishonored,
Yeah.
and like armor plating on his left arm, acting as a shield.
Left arm armor plating and right arm we got a sword.
Extendo sword.
Yeah. So just do.
That was the idea, because I'm as weird as it is. Like in LARP, I use shields almost exclusively
Oh really?
because they're super fucking effective. But in fantasy, I love the aesthetic of not having a shield.
Oh really?
It's cooler.
Yeah. I like having shields. But
Like, I mean,
usually I
depends on the
pick
character, I
characters.
guess.
Yeah, depending
Like,
character, yeah.
Because my character's like a fucking 8 strength looking ass. It's probably not gonna be hefting around like a big old shield.
That's true.
Instead, I just like the idea of like armored plating covering his arm, and he can like activate it to make it look like a shield, but not quite,
Mm-hmm. And then we'll give him his hair. Like that. And
If you want, you can have like a single strand of hair, like go out of his swept back hair. Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Because he's in combat,
Yeah.
his hair got rustled.
Everything's swept back. We step to that one strand. And voila. I guess we'll just put the cape in here a little bit. And what else?
Yeah, the happy little cape.
Yep. Some cloak here. The shield plating. And
Crazy how quickly you work with this.
it's a sketch, so like this one we can go a lot quicker than the other ones. And we put the tacit down here, and I think that is
The
it.
Tacit, you know the name? It's awesome.
I played Monster Hunter, and usually the base part is tacit, so yeah, that's the only
Not a lot of
way I
people
know.
do.
Yeah.
Like even I refer to it as hip armor just because like no one ever
Okay.
knows the name Tacit, and I'll say like, oh, it's just a Tacit, and then people are like, oh, what's Tacit? Hip armor.
Yeah. Been there. But I play Monster Hunter, and they describe it as a tacit, so I'm assume that's the right term, but I'm not exactly
It
sure
is,
what Yeah, there you go.
That's really cool. It seemed like how chainmail is not an appropriate name for chain. Or
Okay, I did not
for
know that.
mail.
What?
Yeah,
What?
the name is mail, M-A-I-L-L-E, mail.
Oh shit! Oh really?
Chainmail was like invented by a game or something, if I got the story right.
Oh okay.
Or at
Oh,
least
wow.
that's what my history buff nerd friends were telling me about.
Oh, I did not know that.
You know.
That is certainly.
Sources, dude, trust me.
new.
But that's what they were telling me anyway. Chainmail is just made up, which is crazy because of how widespread it is. But
Yeah, exactly. Must be one of the early RPGs, you know.
Mhm.
Some EverQuest or WoW or some shit.
Yeah, so that's why it's actually just mail.
That one I did not know.
Mm.
You learn new things every day.
That means it was a good day when you learned
Yeah.
something new.
Exactly. something I need to learn is a German accent.
Do not worry, Fräulein. It will be easy.
You just need to read the guide out loud, and it works. It works.
Really?
Trust me.
All right.
It's
Okay.
just in the process. And by the end of it, you know how to say it. But you can't read it. You have to say it out loud.
Speak it out
read it out
loud.
loud.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Dude. Oh! I remember.
What?
When I was streaming, I did a whole thing of that on stream.
Oh, really?
Reading the guide.
Can you send me this guide? Because I want to learn accents.
Come, let us learn accents. Together, mein Fräulein.
I think a lot of it comes down to just that, like getting that one word in. Kind of sets your tone.
It helps to get it a little bit.
Like, even for me, like when I try and terribly fail to do a Scottish accent, I usually, like in my own head, have to say like Dinaken or something.
Yeah.
Just to like get me in the rhythm of things.
Mood.
The only accent I can just whip out on the spot is French, and I can just do that without like
With a
preparation. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's me researching the French so I can make fun of them more accurately.
Make fun of them more accurately. Yes, perfect.
Assume a false identity with a fake accent. Thank you. Do you have a whatchamacallit? Any other accents on there?
I wish, but I couldn't find any. It's a very cool guide, but I can't find the same thing.
Do you have like a search button somewhere? Let me see.
Sorry, what do you mean?
I wonder if they have a search button on their website somewhere.
It's instructables. It's not. It's like a big website where people just tell you how to do stuff.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So it's not really,
another
like,
accent that's
meant for that.
difficult to do actually is Asian accents.
Oh.
Like how to do it without feeling like
Being
you're being
racist.
offensive.
Yeah, without being offensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't touch it with like a
Oh, really? I'm Asian and I'm not sure if I'm being correct right now.
Like
I've said before, don't do the Indian accent. Don't.
But
It sounds so
it's
offensive.
accurate, right?
No comment.
I've
comment.
spoken to enough people to be able to mimic the accent probably, but I don't even want to try to do it.
Yeah.
It's a very easy way
it's
to
so
just
weird.
ruin
Like
your life.
Western accent, like we're just doing it, like trying, like, even if it's wrong and everything, we just try it. But like when it comes to Asian accent, like
Yeah, it's a case of cultural appropriation and what it means.
oh gosh, yeah.
We can get into that probably. I'm not a huge fan of it personally, just because I
Yeah,
think
same.
you should celebrate other people's cultures and accents.
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
everything, like.
Like when you do something, like when you wear a kimono, or like when I wear a kilt or something, it's not like I'm mocking the accent or something. I'm actually appreciating the accent, and
Yeah.
I want to show my appreciation, but that's white face.
Like if you showed up with like
You
a
just whitewashed him.
if you like showed up with like a traditional North Serbian like cultural clothing, I'd be like, holy shit, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Like the thought wouldn't cross my mind that you're being offensive. But
Yeah, exactly. Like all we think is like, oh, that's awesome. I want to wear that, basically. And yet somehow these people think of cultural appropriation.
it's weird. And I don't understand it personally, so I mean, I haven't gone great lengths to understand, just because from what I can tell, just people be like, oh, you can't have fun, sorry. Like, I mean, I get for some things, like, blackface, objectively a terrible thing to do.
Yeah.
Like, I completely get where that comes from, but wearing other countries' clothing?
Yeah, like blackface is meant to mock someone, so
Yeah.
that's understandable. But like wearing African clothing and everything, that's not mocking. That's appreciating someone's culture, if you ask me, at least.
I mean, I guess it depends if you're doing it respectfully, right? If you're doing it like Justin Trudeau that one time he put on blackface.
Again,
we just talk about that real quick.
intent is important.
Yeah.
People tend to like simplify things so much. Like, intent is
look,
important.
That was just straight up mockery. That should not be defended.
Yeah.
But like if you're practicing other people's culture and you're talking with those people, interacting with them regularly enough that's you feel comfortable doing that, hell yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Like for real.
So like my wife asked me if I'll get in trouble for doing a Russian accent. Like I don't know.
Yeah, with certain groups of people, you might get in trouble. Yeah.
Because like my last name is Russian. Does that count? I'm Slavic. That's something.
I'd say go for it. I'm Asian, so I can do the Chinese accent, right?
You can do the Malaysian accent, the Malay accent, sure.
I can
What
do
does
the
that sound
Uncle Rogers accent, right? Malaysian accent
Yeah.
is
I don't think Uncle Roger accent is all that offensive though. Like I don't think people find it
Yeah.
offensive at
but
least.
that is the generic Asian
Yeah.
accent. Though.
That
It's here's the thing, it's like there is a notable difference between like a generic Asian accent and the exaggerated
Yeah,
racist one.
yeah.
Like,
Uncle Roger accent, I feel like it's okay.
Uncle Roger, that one I can do very well.
nice. I think that's alright. I mean,
Right.
I might want to preface it you're Asian just in case.
Light blue, smoky blue, right? You said the eye?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me just do that real quick.
Like the description of smoky blue sounds cool.
I don't actually know what smoky blue looks like, so I need to Google
It's
that
just
shit.
blue
I don't know
gray.
either, but yeah,
Blue
It's
gray.
just
grayish
bluish gray.
So something like
Or grayish blue, either way.
this.
I guess so. Yeah,
There's
I
a bit
think
of
so.
delay. I don't see it yet.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's pretty much it.
All right.
Maybe like a little paler, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, a little bit more paler,
I think a little bit more on the grayer side.
Yeah.
like this.
Let me
Let
pause
it
and
reload
unpause
That's
the
for a
stream real
bit.
quick.
Yeah.
Let's do gray.
That's
That's
very
too bad.
little difference, though.
No, there was a more
yeah.
tinge of blue before
Look-
this.
look at
Bit
this.
more blue. There's a notable improvement. Yeah, that's it. Go with that.
Ah, there we go.
Okay, so the one. Okay, all right. Let's add a little bit of gradient to that shit.
Radiant shit.
Yeah, gradient that shit. Woo.
I like your gradients. Like they always look like really cool. They add depth.
Add.
Basically science.
Look at that.
That's very nice. Yeah, it changes it completely.
Yeah, right. Like it adds depth.
I hate that word. I hate pronouncing it. Depth.
Why?
Depth.
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 It's depth.
Dip.
You
You
gotta
just
hit that-
ignore
you
the
gotta-
P. Like
Dip.
depth.
You
You
can't
ignore the
ignore
P.
this.
Exactly.
You have
See,
to.
see, someone that understands me. You can't ignore
This
this.
is how it is. English is like this.
Dip.
You want to speak it, you follow the rules.
Well,
Depth. It's like me saying pour.
Yeah.
pour
That's
like pour a
wrong.
drink.
Like yeah, pour a drink, but I pronounce it
that's
pour.
okay. Huh?
Pour
I
pour
can't
is
hear
how I
the-
usually pronounce it. Pour like
Can't-
P-O-O-R.
Can't hear a difference. Oh my god.
Oh really? Shit.
Yeah.
It's poor,
Alright.
and the way you say it's poor. There's a
the-
notable difference. I don't know if you hear it.
My mother-in-law,
Uh-huh.
instead of saying yell, she says yellow.
Wait, what? Why?
Just she's not like,
Just 'cause.
terribly fluent in
Ah,
English,
okay,
but
okay.
she has a very good grasp of language. But
Uh-huh.
sometimes there are words,
They just slips
and
up
like I just never correct her on that one particular thing.
there.
And I don't even know why. I guess like if she's talking about people yelling, I guess it's not a time to be like, oh, actually it's yell, not to yell.
Yeah,
So
not really a great time to
I just
be
bite my tongue.
actually.
But yeah, I think like when you work as a teacher for a while, you kind of pick up that sometimes you just shouldn't correct people.
There's a time and place for everything.
Yeah, depends. Like with my friends, I will like go out of my way to shit on them for
yeah,
mispronouncing things.
yeah.
But like in social scenarios, not so much.
Yeah.
Like I have a Greek friend who doesn't say ch the letter, or two
Oh.
letters, ch.
Oh,
Like
okay.
bench, right? He won't say bench, he say bents.
Bent. Ah, okay.
And I had a conversation for like 10 minutes trying to figure out what the hell the bench is before he sent me a picture. Like, that's a bench. He's like, that's what I'm saying. You're not.
You're not.
And then
though.
there's like a lot of Greek people who don't say ch, but ch, because Greek doesn't have ch.
The character, yeah. Okay, fair enough.
What do you? My wife is interjecting. Also, her name is Lena. Just stop saying
Lena.
my wife. How? What do you mean the bent thing is on me? But you don't hear it being wrong?
But it's recognizable.
Oh, to you. Yeah, because you're Greek. Maybe that's how that works. I don't know. I really need like way too long. And then I asked my Bulgarian friend about it, and he couldn't get it either. And then I asked my American friend, he couldn't get it. So I think it's more along the lines of.
Seriously?
Yeah, I asked Trey and Peter. Yeah, neither. Well, you know, when I say it now with context and everything, sure, but like in a sentence, you know,
When the first time you hear it, like what?
like you're like I was paying attention to a story about going to prom and stuff, and then you just drop the bent. So
Bent. Car. The car.
I mean,
Bent.
it's kind of weird because I guess where Lena is coming from as well, because I was speaking to a guy whose wife is from Thailand, and he was
Okay.
telling me that for a week he couldn't figure out what the hell a hospital is and why his wife kept saying hospital. I was like, is it hospital? And he's like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
yeah, it is. I was like, oh, how
Hospital.
did you not get that? But, yes.
That was pretty obvious, but maybe just because again in context.
Yeah. Like, you know, to look out for it or something.
Yeah. All right. Done.
That was incredibly fast and incredibly accurate to what he looks like. That's awesome.
The token
That's
one can
basically
be
20
really good.
minutes.
Like maybe like just a few rogue lines on his hair to like indicate it's swept back. Maybe.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Save the file first.
Nah, before famous
Well,
last words. Famous
probably.
last words.
It's not saved, just so you know.
Oh shit! Did I do it wrong? No, I did do it right. It's the hair, that, and then we do the
Artist noises.
artist noises. Where is it? The rake. This one. That does not look nice.
Nice, perfect, beautiful, gorgeous even.
Pull it the other way as well, just to add a little bit of a.
Oh, that is actually really cool how you do that.
Okay, that looks a bit better. Yeah.
I'm a massive fan of the art style, by the way.
Thanks. All right, we got a token, we got a picture. Although, like, what's the picture you would use to represent your character? Because in the game, I usually use like the original picture that the party gave me.
I'm cool with using this one.
All right.
More than cool, it looks great.
Arc.
Don't use mine. Mine is not as great.
Arc as what's it?
Artyom.
Like it's like art and then a yom.
Export
Artyom.
Artyom.
Yummy art.
Gotta hit that soft T as well. Artyom.
Artyom.
I love that Russian has the myoki znak, which means soft sign,
Ah.
and it indicates that the letter that came before it is
Oh,
soft.
Oh, you need to draw another one.
What?
The
Who?
robot crab.
Oh god, yeah. Let's do that very quickly.
What, right now? Jesus Christ.
Very
You
quickly. It's just
madman.
another 20 minutes.
Let's
It's
go.
like tomorrow's a holiday. You don't have to wake up at 6. You just have to wake up at 8.
Actual
something.
madman.
Let's go. Okay. first
Local
the head.
beholder goes all out.
Local beholder. I don't know why that tickled me. Alright, we got the machine gun here. Pew 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 pew.
That's gonna be cool. I can just like, you know, when we eventually upgrade him to shoot.
Yeah, it's already there.
And it's not just that. I mean, like, also just it's gonna be a cool thing because you can put different bullets into it.
Yeah,
Play with
basically,
his different
yeah.
things. Put shotgun shells and.
I mean, like here's another thing that I've been suggesting to the party as well.
Oh, sorry,
Give
you're
your
back?
class.
Sorry?
Oh,
You're
sorry.
back?
Yeah, go on. And we got another bot. Hello there, Maxine Requia.
Been a while.
Wait, I can pronounce it more accurately. Hang on, let me see.
Yes.
That is Maxim
Maxine
Yakushev.
Yakushev. Jesus. All right, that is not. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Cyrillic.
Yeah.
It's funky
a
like
whole
that.
thing.
A lot of letters from Cyrillic look like
Like normal
different letters
English
from
letters.
Latin.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the fourth letter. That's a S, an S in Cyrillic.
The C.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
The
okay.
C looking thing. It's
It's
actually
an
an S.
Oh wow. Okay.
For C, we have a whole different sign for it. And then the one after that is just kind of like a reverse N. That's an E or I.
Oh, that's I.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And then in the Yakushev, that the fourth letter is well, actually the third letter looking like Y. That's an U.
Y is the U.
Yeah, and
And
then
W
that's
is the Sh.
that W looking thing. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
Sh.
Sh.
Like SH. Sh.
Mhm.
And that's an E, and then a V at the end, not a B.
V. Oh.
We have a different B. Looks like a 6 almost.
Look like a what?
It looks like a 6.
6.
Number.
Oh yeah. I think I've seen that before.
Greece has a similar looking B, pretty sure. Nope,
Wait,
that's a B.
Greek does not use the normal English alphabet.
They do this thing called Greeklish where they can use it, but they're like missing letters. So there's like a letter th, right? TH, th, and it looks almost like an 8. It's like a 0 with a line in the middle.
Oh yeah, the omega kind of sign thing.
Yeah.
I think. Oh no,
I just
not
dropped it in the
omega,
chat.
not omega. Never mind. But yeah, I think I know what you mean.
And that's a th. And yeah, they have that, and then instead of having that, since Latin doesn't have it, they just write an 8 instead.
Oh.
Which it's kind of there, but it's like harmful to me trying to learn Greeklish just because I'm trying to learn Greek first.
Proper.
But I kind of get it. Like my sister-in-law uses it almost exclusively, so
Oh, okay.
no problem. You good?
No, I got that. Just choke on my own saliva.
Isn't it weird? Like we live for 25 plus years, and sometimes we just swallow saliva wrong.
Yeah.
You think we would have
The
a
body
good
just
handle on that
decides
at
to
least?
do something wrong, one day.
Just usually go, oh no, the one thing I was good at.
Just makes you think. Like, I wonder, like, one day your body just forgets how to breathe. One day or something.
Yeah,
that's just a
possible.
thing they do.
Sleep apnea, that's a thing.
Oh shit! What is that?
You just stop breathing in the middle of the night,
Oh shit!
and you wake up with sometimes, or sometimes you just kind of, without actually waking up, you
Unconscious,
just
basically.
start coughing and choking.
Jesus
then you just go
Christ.
back to sleep. I kind of have it apparently,
Oh
according
really?
to Lena. So
God damn.
yeah, it's a serious thing. I gotta actually get checked out. It's probably because of an old nose injury,
Ah.
but I have to get checked out because it can shave off like 15, 20 years off your life expectancy.
Jesus. All right. Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
get checked
I mean,
out, man.
to elaborate, you stop breathing for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, you're basically damaging your brain if you stop breathing for quite some time, right?
Yeah.
God damn. All right. Jesus. Body is scary.
Yeah. It's also like what's it called, like sudden death syndrome or something,
Oh, what's
where
that?
you just die. Like no medical, nothing, no warning. You just drop dead.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's the whole thing.
Jesus.
Like
Body just forgot how to live.
yeah. Well, usually it's like your heart gives out just all of a sudden without any actual markers for it before.
God damn.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. What the
Just
hell?
the sheer idea that I can be talking and just drop dead immediately here. Like no warning,
No
no,
warning, no
heads up,
nothing. Just
just
gone.
drop. And anyway, mortality aside, the Greek alphabet's pretty cool.
Yes.
And Serbian alphabet is even cooler because we have 30 symbols or 30 letters, and each of them is read the same all the time, no matter what. So you can't have
Oh.
like two letters next to each other create a different sound or letter. Like if that letter is there, you pronounce it exactly like that, no
Yeah,
matter what.
that's good. That makes it much easier.
Yeah,
So like,
it's incredibly-
it's what you see and what you get basically.
yeah.
Ah.
There's no rules for it. You just read what you see. Almost
Ah.
like like an ancient Serbian writer slash poet who designed it. That was his quote. You read what you say and you say what you read.
Ah, oh, there you go. Like Malay has that a little bit of that, but we do have the like two letters combined with each other to produce different sounds.
We have
Right.
the luxury of not doing
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
but
exactly. Yeah, but beyond that, yeah, it's same as well. Like what you read is what it sounds like basically.
how many like symbols or letters do you have?
Oh, yeah, but we just use the English alphabet.
Well, yeah, that'll do it then.
Yeah.
So we have like additional 4, and they are sh, ch, j, and ch. That's the 4 additional ones we have.
I see. So it'll be like SH, CH, TH.
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's just that we just made more letters and
Yeah.
works out.
I mean, yeah, just make more letters. Don't have to make weird
It's
combinations.
literally that
and
easy,
shit.
guys. Come
Yeah.
on. Well, I'm always happy as long as language doesn't have like the English shenanigans of, well, it's written this way and all the rules of grammar imply it's read this way, but we just kind of do it different.
English is because like their language is kind of like a mixture of other languages, right? That's why
Yeah.
it's a bit.
Yeah, English
odd.
is just like 4 languages wearing a trench coat.
yes. 4 languages wearing a trench coat. It's exactly.
Especially
how it is.
the word colonel. I will never get over that. Like the military rank.
I always thought it was pronounced colonel. You know.
I know. That's because that it is in Italian or something. If
Oh,
I remember
really?
correctly. Yeah, because English took it from. I'm pretty sure Italian. Don't quote me on that. But
Yeah.
they took it from a different language where they do say it colonel.
But then
and
when it breaks
changed
the
it.
English, they just change it. You know what? Colonel.
Somewhere along the line.
They just
King
decided
Colonel.
not to anymore.
And it bothers me because colonel sounds objectively cooler. You're not a fucking popcorn kernel, bro. Like, calm down.
Alright. Let's give it.
That's another thing. They have kernel as the like popcorn kernel. 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 No.
Oh,
We gotta
what
take
was
it to
that?
colonel as well. Lena's watching
It's
something.
it's
I-
perfect timing. It's
It was a
like,
Metal Gear alert. So.
yeah, exactly. That's what I thought as well.
What are you watching?
Trying to put a couch in the house.
Couch in a house? Oh. She's watching someone trying to put the couch in a house. No, just there was the Metal Gear alert. The sound. Look at my microphone picked it up.
Everybody thought you're playing Metal Gear.
I wish. That's a horrible thing to say. I'm sorry.
There's a strap on the top there.
Have you played through Metal Gears, by the way?
No. I have Metal Gear 5, but I never played through it till the end.
I see. Now that you've been primed to 5, you should go back to 1, 2, 3.
Oh, really? Goddamn.
They're good.
I gaming history there.
I played 4 briefly,
Uh-huh.
and my friend was gushing about how cool the first one is. I was like, okay, I'll
First
check
one.
it out, I guess.
Okay.
And I looked at the YouTube videos. I was like, bro, this is like hot garbage. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you know, it's
Pac-Man
oh,
looking
yeah.
ass.
Yeah.
Like, what? And then I downloaded it.
Uh-huh.
Completely legally, of course. I didn't use an emulator.
Yeah.
And I played through it. It kind of slaps, bro. It's really good.
Really? Goddamn,
I
alright.
don't know how. I don't know how. I thoroughly enjoyed it all the way.
Alright.
There were like some frustrating bits, like where you're locked into having to fight some dudes,
Yeah.
and they keep respawning because you have to get from a point to a point while fighting dudes, and the shooting mechanics are just jank.
Yeah.
But like besides that, excellent.
Oh.
And then the second one comes in, and you're playing as fucking Raiden, and it's really cool as well.
Yeah.
And like you probably know the ending of the game, right?
Not quite
like a-
actually. Like, I
like a
don't actually know the whole lore and everything.
There's a 40-ish minute cutscene at the end
Oh shit.
where they just
Goddamn.
twist everything you've ever fucking known in your life and make such biting political commentary in like 2006 or something,
Uh-huh.
and foresee the future of mankind. And with the hindsight of seeing it now, you will see just how fucking right Kojima was, or
Oh,
whoever
damn.
wrote the dialogue there.
Yeah.
Like, I heavily recommend just for that.
Alright, goddamn, dude. High praise there.
You'll see it. I don't want to spoil it for you because I think just experiencing it yourself is such like a whoa moment.
Alright. I'll check it out when I have time. I haven't been playing that much game recently other than, you know, the game that I play with you guys basically.
It's a crying shame though.
I mean, mostly I spend it with D&D, so I'm not really complaining, but
Yeah.
I really like D&D, man. Have I told you that before?
No, I couldn't tell. I mean, yeah, same for me. I haven't played games nearly as much as I used to.
Yeah.
Like, even when I have the time to play them, I don't. And I have the time to play them. I'm just like, oh, I could be doing D&D stuff. I could be thinking about some D&D stuff.
Right. I don't know why. What have you done to me, D&D? Fuck me.
Like, I'm like playing a game on Monday. And I'm like, I should be preparing for Sunday. No, you shouldn't, idiot. Like, have fun.
Enjoy
yourself.
But no, like, I like right now, like in my free time, I do the runner's guide to home. I draw some stuff. I do, you know, homebrew shit. Like, I don't know why. All right, fuck, that looks terrifying. That looks like a monster.
Make the eyes glow in your
Oh
A++.
yes.
The back legs. It's so at the back. Okay.
Oh, wait, where's the?
Do you know how to easily do the glow effect, by the way, for eyes? Or anything, for that matter?
Usually they have a layer style. Outer
Yeah,
glow.
I just grab a layer, make a circle where the eyes are, and use the Gaussian blur, or whatever pronunciation
Gaussian
that
blur.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That definitely will work as well. Yeah. Oh no, is that the shadow layer as well? Fuck me, cancel. That's the shadow layer. This is the eye layer. Alright, here you go. Layer style, outer glow. Make it red light. Make it let's do normal. Go. Just glow, bitch. It's not working.
Glow, bitch.
There you go.
Oh,
That's a lot of glow.
It takes a while to render. That's why. A little bit longer. A little bit
I think it's
more.
very soft that it becomes like part of the background.
Yeah, technique, precise. Softer.
Well, that's pretty good.
What if you just do like a yellowish tint?
Just
I
do
don't-
this.
That looks pretty good, TBH.
Sometimes it's good to do a job right, you gotta do it yourself.
Can't trust these machines to work for you.
I think that could work.
In the
Wonder-
cruelest twist of irony.
There you go. Maybe I'll add a little bit more red, pale, a little bit of it. Not gonna be able to see it, but just a little bit of accent. There you go. Right, robot killer death machine done. Save. What was the name?
I it's bad that I don't know the spelling of it.
It's okay. We'll pick how it sounds. Let's go.
I'll drop in the chat.
Alright.
I don't think this is right.
Do it.
That's Martini.
Besmirtni.
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 Fucking let me check.
Bestie. There you
Best.
go.
Besmirtni.
Best for.
Like, if I look at that, I'll say Best Martini, but
Got it. Okay, so the full Russian spelling is like this.
Besmirtni. All right.
There you go. Yeah, that's actually good. Yeah.
Wait,
Besmirtni. There you go.
That's funky.
Double S, double Y. All
Double
right.
S, double Y.
There, and then let's export it. And voila! Done.
You gotta
3
send
drawings.
me
oh
all
my
of
God,
them, by
3
the way.
drawings.
Will
and you
do.
still
Will
have
do.
3 more drawings to go.
Ah. We'll do it over the week. But for now,
Yeah.
thank you very much
And
for
I
watching.
expect you're
We'll
here
stop
just to torture him, by the way.
Yes,
Yes,
she will be
that's
here
my
the whole
job.
time. Alright, thank you very much for watching. We'll stop here for now. Thank you for hanging out. We'll see you guys tomorrow with Zomboid. Hell yeah.
I mean, that's what managers do, right? They torture you to be better.